Continue adventure seems advisable. Right. I had just acquired the ability to climb up blood waterfalls. I have to remember how this works because it's been a little bit. Oh, what's up, Faro? How you doing? I just don't buy its blood. It's not red enough for me. Too transparent. Alright, so where was I going and what the hell was I doing? That's where I got the upgrade. That's where I got a heart piece or something by jumping carefully. I think this takes me back to the main cycle if I want to go back. Where do I want to go now? I feel is an actual pretty reasonable question. So let's ask the teddy bear. Alright, so find Dark Souls, Retractor, Shutdown Piston, the Asson. I still didn't find the Asson. That might actually be worth doing. Find the Retractor, enter the Playrooms, open the Coffin Gate, Eclipser, find 2 Dark Souls. Okay, well, I got options. I think we'll go to Wasteland first. I want to try to find the Asson. Recovering from strep. Sore throat is mostly gone, but chest still feels a bit fucky. Oh, that's not ideal. But I'm glad you got treated for it. Like I said, like I told you, strep turns into scarlet fever if you don't manage it right. So, how you doing, Fries? Gonna guess you got some amoxicillin, because that's generally at least was the way of curing that back when at least I had strep last. Which has been quite some time, I'll be frank. Come on. Mega Man, he is not. In fact, this isn't even where I want to be. I made a mistake about where to teleport, because this took me to an even more annoying place. I think maybe I want to be in Prophecy Chamber? I don't know. Did not. Don't remember the name, though. Alright, fair enough. Now, strep is well treatable with standard antibiotics, so it's probably not terribly important which antibiotic you got. Just as long as you're not allergic to it. You know, like some people are allergic to penicillin. Please, dude, I'm just trying to shoot this vase. Alright. God, I gotta remember where everything is. That's the downside of, like, not playing this kind of game for a week, is, like, you forget where you were going and what the, interesting areas of the game were. You are not... You're allergic to penicillin? Really? Huh. I kind of wonder what the given odds for that are. I really need to stop standing in fires. Yeah, I always kind of felt like the penicillin, they always ask about it, you know, if you go into a doctor or something, they ask if you're allergic to penicillin, but I always kind of felt it was a very relatively rare allergy comparatively. But, again, I don't know that much about it in the grand scheme of things, and I am playing like a trash can. It's a very simple jump. Simple jump. Perfect. You can see he's thinking about that critter up there. We don't got to worry about him. Allergic to penicillin? Alright, it gives you hives. Huh, 10%. That's way more than I would have guessed. If I'd guessed penicillin allergies, I would have guessed like 2%. The fact that it's more prevalent in being left-handed is somewhat surprising to me. But, you know, the more you know. I'm trying to remember where I should be going. Have I ever been in here? Yeah, apparently I have. I don't think, yeah. Neither of these are going to have hearts in them. So. Yeah, I'll leave the leeches alone. Oh, man. How was my day? My day wasn't bad, honestly, aside from having a pretty terrible hangover. I didn't actually accomplish that much today. But, you know, since the hangover's abated, I've gotten a few things done. It just took some time. I wonder if you're even supposed to be back here. Yeah, I went to a going-away party for a friend yesterday, and so I was out a bit later than I might have wanted to have been otherwise. Like, my goal was to actually play this yesterday, but it didn't happen because I was out till like 6 a.m., which is just too damn late. So, existing, spent most of the day relaxing, working towards commission stuff. Oh, nice, I saw you reopen commissions on Twitter. One of these days, I will commission you for something, once I figure out what I want to commission. The hardest part of commissioning something is actually knowing what you want to have someone draw. And I will admit my lack of creativity stifles me here sometimes. Come on, shoot him better. Well, let's go for the charge. Nope, charge shot definitely missed. Still feels like such a wussy gun. Alright, so I'm here now. Is this where I want to be? Where am I trying to go? I can climb Blood Waterfalls, but I don't... You know what, actually, I don't think this is where I want to be. There's a Blood Waterfall, but I think it's actually really early in the Shadowlands, or at least it's in the second Shadowland area. Mostly I'm just getting my ass handed to me for no good value. Actually, I really don't want to die here. Alright. Instead, let's teleport, because I think there was a blood... Or there was a blood, blood waterfall around here. When you told you to try emotes, be on the fence about that? I mean, your emotes are pretty good. I'd say that doing emotes is not a bad idea at all. Of course, Fries has ideas. Fries always has ideas. He's an idea man. This is also not where I want to be. I think I have to go all the way out to Deadside. But no, I definitely would say emotes are a good space to work in. I like the ones you've made. I think that given your pixel style, it works really well because emotes have to be a non-trivial number of sizes.
A truly terrible place.
Oh, we've already heard this before. We don't need to listen to him again.
Than even the most twisted mind could have.
As much as I do like my snake friend, I don't need to hear him repeat that line of dialogue for a third effing time. So I think if I go through here, I'll eventually get to a blood waterfall, and maybe that's a place where there's a dark soul or something else that's useful. Probably should be really searching for that regenerator or whatever it was called, but, you know, don't care that much. MS Paint is awesome. Oh, indeed it is. I watched a video by LGR about using, it was like Bryce 3D to make things, and after the fact he was editing in MS Paint. I was rather amused. But apparently it was a software, image design software that was used for basically making those sort of Fever Dream Trapper Keeper covers with unicorns and, right, weird spheres out in the middle of nowhere. It's kind of cool. I always kind of wondered how they made those, and now I know. Vaguely tempted to pick up a copy and start making sphere areas for myself. Vaguely. Not actually, but vaguely. Okay, I need a thing to destroy those. I don't have that yet. There's something trying to murder me. Oh, great. There's flyers here? I remember there being flyers here last time. Either way, I'm not going to stick around. There's nothing of value for me in there. There's a blood waterfall. We're climbing up that blood waterfall right now. Look, you guys... nope, I have to murder you first. Or I'll just die.
Unbelievable.
I will admit that was not one of my more brilliant plans. Yeah, I forgot I can go to first-person view if I care. This game has a lot of mechanics that I have yet to explore all that thoroughly. I understand that there's a lock-on thing you can do, but I've yet to figure out what combination of buttons makes it happen, and I'm kind of reticent to bother at this point. Like, fighting the boss was the only reason I could really think I want lock-on. Otherwise, eyeballing it is kind of good enough, at least for right now. Though maybe later critters will convince me otherwise. So, yeah. Also gave away a bunch of those cookies I made. Since it was his last day and he was moving away, I figured I'd just give him a bunch of the cookies I made for some other purpose. Which he seemed to appreciate. So, it also means I now have fewer cookies, which is also a goal whenever I make cookies, is not to end up eating all the cookies. Because, damn, when you make a batch of chocolate chip cookies, you end up with like 40 of them. And that's a lot of cookies. And as much as I do love making chocolate chip cookies, I don't really love the idea of eating... Oh. And I even caught on fire on the way down. Don't love eating all of them. Yep, Dark Soul.
Dark souls are mine.
Alright, that's meaningful progress. I will save my game. Let's see which one. 35, yeah, we'll go with here. There's still a lot of places to explore in the other area I was in, like where that train was. But there's at least a couple of blood waterfalls that I want to explore into. Just because, like, once you would get the, I don't know, the super bombs or bombs in Metroid, there's always a bunch of spots you have in mind where you're like, yeah, there's a spot I could bomb. I really should go there. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. There's a few spots in mind that I want to bomb, and I know they're around here, and so I just have to kind of wander till I find them. Probably have the same sort of thing happen once I get access to lava walking. Because it's going to happen one of these days. But right now, I'm trying to find the spot right before, like, an awful lot of the gates. Also, I might have enough gate power. Does it tell me how much gate power I have? There's a thing that tells me how much gate power I have, and I don't remember what it is. I'm gonna have to open the book, and I don't want to open the book. Okay, yeah, if I want to cross here, I'm going to need to kill these critters. Because I'll be a sitting duck on the... Wait, oh, they're actually on me? Oh, no. Oh, glad I saved. Consists of games will take 40+ hours to beat? Yep. Oh, don't remind me. I'm looking forward to a lot of them. I'm not gonna lie. Baldur's Gate is very high on my list of games I'm looking forward to. Like, that's just a game I know from my reading PC Gamer back in the day is going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. And of course, like the Final Fantasies. In fact, I'm kind of just thinking that I'll ask Desi if we can just make it like Desi Wednesdays for a while. Because I feel like, in general, he has enough things requested that I may as well just make it a weekly fixture. And just kind of go with that for the time being. If I can put in 6 hours every Wednesday, or 5 or 6 hours of that on every Wednesday, I'll probably be in good shape in terms of finishing that up. His set of things up for some time to come. So excited. You've heard of Baldur's Gate but know nothing about it? It's like the pinnacle of Western CRPG. Like, in my mind, and this is as someone who hasn't played it, it's like the best CRPG. You are actually doing role-playing. You make moral choices that actually have weight behind them and things like that. Which, generally, in CRPGs, your options are be a total bastard or be a saint. And this one actually makes you have some interesting moral quandaries. Like I said, is uncommon for most games, let alone RPGs. There we go. That thing's not gonna kill me, so I can kill that critter. What's a CRPG? A computer RPG. It was just a, like, I don't know, a term when pen and paper RPGs were the most dominant one before JRPGs kind of came to ascension. If you like D&D, it's the best game ever made. See, that's the kind of endorsement we're talking here. And I do believe it actually takes place in one of the larger D&D universes, but I don't know too much about the cosmology of most D&D settings to say too much about that. Illusion of Gaia isn't that long? That's true. I expect that'll take me like 3 or 4 streams. Like, nothing too terrible. Though I probably will play Soul Blazer right beforehand, because I just like playing Soul Blazer, but I'm fairly confident that I can beat Soul Blazer in a sitting, given the number of times I've beaten it before. Is this where I want to be? I keep getting lost. Because really, I'm just trying to find that one blood waterfall. Maybe I should just teleport forward. Maybe that'll actually work out better. Faerun? Okay. Like I said, I don't remember all of them. I know, like, Dragonlance was one of the big ones, and I'm certain there's a few other ones, whatever Drizzt's from. Since Drizzt is the most famous of all Dark Elves. And in fact is the only Dark Elf I can name, period, that exists in some sort of media. Sorry, Drow. Alright, well, hopefully he's got lousy... Nope. That's a terrible place for that thing to spawn. It's beyond where I can shoot him. So I can't just shoot him. But he has projectile attacks, so I can't just walk past him. I think that's where I want to go, too. Like, I want to get to the spot where there's a bunch of water and waterfalls and blood sharks. Or barracudas or something, I don't remember. Serious? Delirious. You own all the... What, seriously? You've actually read them? Huh. I'll be honest, I've never read any of the Drizzt books or any other D&D books. I think the closest I ever got was reading some of the Dragon Riders of Pern books, which aren't D&D books at all. And I'll be frank, Dragon Riders of Pern was never really my thing. I gave the first book a try, but the resolution was pretty lousy. Also, how you doing, Desert? Oh, you kidding me? Motherfucker throws a pot at my foot right while I'm trying to finish crossing the desert here. And we call this one Crossing the Desert. And this one is called The Unblinking Eye. I'm just noticing that Crossing the Desert and The Unblinking Eye are a lot like the Wrath of the Hesperen. It's true. And finally, The Paddling of the Swollen Ass with paddles. Definitely one of my favorite Patrick Stewart moments. Being the Grand Poobah of the Stonecutters. I think I've managed to go in a very, very large circle that ultimately did not take me to any of the places I wanted to go.
Got it.
If this game at least had XP, I'd probably be happy about having fought a bunch of critters, but honestly, there's no value in this. Wait, is this where I started? Oh, it might be where I started. Indeed, The Simpsons. Read and loved them, but they kind of go murder hobo. In later releases, the author turns into a dwarf berserker, turns a dwarf berserker into a vampire, and it gets stupid. Fair. I'm not even gonna argue that. Definitely does not sound like an ideal book. Dwarf berserker into vampire. That can be an interesting plot twist, but it definitely has to be played right. Otherwise, it just is silly. And okay, at least I think I know where I am now. Because, like, you have to come to this spot via this path, so you can cross over there, which should take me where I want to be. Though I think I could have gotten her a lot easier using warps. Wait, no, I'm on the side where I want to be. Never mind, no, get off that. Don't get off this rope. It's through here that I want to go. Yep, okay. Yeah, I found it. Oh, that took a while. Took way too long. On the bright side... Oh, wait. Was I here before? I was here before. Okay, at least I know where I'm going now. I think the way I want to go is go around the circle. I'm just going to ignore that critter. I don't need to bother with him at this point. And go through the gate, the one gate over here, which should take me to the area with the blood pools that I'm trying to find. If I go across here. I think I'll be in the right spot. Just fell flat, and you were like, read Lord of the Rings, you want to learn character development. Yeah. It happens with a lot of long-running things, where just, like, the author runs out of ideas. Good ideas, at least. I was about to say a few years back, but it's certainly been more than a few now. I had the idea to try and read through the Animorph books, because I'm like, you know what? I like these as a kid. I want to know how this kind of ends. And I got to, like, the 40th of the books, and I'm like, huh. The writing has gone severely downhill in this one book. Look it up, Ghost Rider. Immediately lost all interest. Because, dear God, it was stupid. Like, ridiculously bad. Drizzt had been running for about 20 years. It's got to be more than 20 years. Okay, wait a second. Look, I came over here for this blood waterfall. There better be something up here. Okay, no, never mind. It's not that there's not anything here, it's that there's annoying flyers that are murdering me. Oh, God. Why did these start spawning here? Is it the kind of game this is, where, like, anytime you go through an area and clear it, it's going to respawn with bigger and more annoying critters? I'm just going to get ate by a barracuda, aren't I? I don't have any, there's no life here. I'm just kind of hosed. And I have 0 life right now anyway. Yep. A bit more. I felt like those started in the 90s, but maybe my timeline's off. But I also didn't read them. I just know of Drizzt from the cliche. I'm certain at certain points that those books were probably pretty interesting and awesome, and very much not cliche. But certainly now they're suffering a bit from that. All right, that's 2 of them down. Can I climb my damn blood waterfalls now? I bet he can't climb this out of water. Go up. Okay. Climb up this blood waterfall. Let's see, any critters are going to murder me while I'm doing it. Alright, there's something up here. What do we got? This. Okay, we got a jump scare for one. But this is definitely a new area that I haven't been to before. I bet this takes me to the other blood waterfall on the other side. I think this is also new. I found a new, very new area that's much bigger. Alright. Got a lot of stuff to explore here. Stupid bug. Right, there is a dark soul up there, and we definitely want all the dark souls. Gotta get all the dark soul. No. Alright, apparently he's too stupid to actually get out of the water there. Just get out. No, get out of the water. I'd say the water mechanics are some of the worst parts of this game. They are confusing and irritating. Okay. Looking forward to getting double jump. Crawl over a line just in case. There we go. Alright. Square him up. Shoot the pot. Always shoot the pot. Alright, there we go. Another Dark Soul. There's only so many of them in this game. And another dark pot. Alright, what's over here now? Also, there's definitely something down there in the water, but I hate swimming enough that I don't want to do it right now. I also hate flyers. Maybe I hate flyers less than I hate getting in water. I'm not certain yet. I can clearly see a Dark Soul over there, so that's the easy choice for the time being. How you doing, Legendary Kirby? Yeah, I've heard good things. That's why I'm playing this. Bunnylink requested it with the request game thing, which is now disabled because I have way too many games to play. But I'm playing the remastered version for PC. And there's parts of it I have been enjoying a lot. There are other parts I can say I'm not enjoying quite as much, such as my inability to shoot this stupid flyer. I'm gonna save. I haven't saved in a little bit. But it's definitely an interesting game. I appreciate its incredible, like, 90s Spawn edginess. Like, you just don't get you don't really get games like this anymore, or media like this anymore, that kind of embrace the incredible, ridiculous awkwardness of the 90s. Oh, I'm gonna be so dead. Dude is, like, aiming at fish I can't even see. Great, I shot the Dark Soul, something I didn't even care. I'm shooting in the direction of this thing. Alright, how about this first-person view? Alright, this does at least seem to work a little bit better. Not that I'm actually hitting any of my shots. But at least I feel like I'm not hitting my shots because I suck, as opposed to the game is holding me back. Ugh. Oh, you just stand still. You're gonna get it. I massively overshot. Come on. Ah. Come on. Oh, I one-shot him. Oh, that's awesome. That's the first time that's ever happened. Can I jump that high? I can't jump that high. This entire endeavor was a huge waste of time. Because I need, like, shadow double jump to be able to get up there. Nowadays, they really took that out on every game they remastered. Oh, maybe. They're in the deepest pits of Steam. Oh, probably. I don't know. I still feel like an awful lot of the, like, crummy Steam games are more like Soda Drinker Pro, where you just made a game in Unity and you're so excited to try and sell it, but you didn't realize that your game isn't any good. And I'm dead. I don't know if that matters to me.
Whoops.
See, still 27, still 27. I'll take it. Need to check out that other spot anyway. And we learned an important thing about sniping irritating flyers, which apparently just aren't here anymore. Wish the queue was on so you could redeem House Washing Simulator. Is that like Power Washing Simulator, where you know, just wash a house? Because I saw Power Washing Simulator at least got like a Final Fantasy tie-in. You can power wash Midgar, which I'm legitimately shocked Square Enix is letting them do, but you know, why not? It's not the most ridiculous crossover I've ever seen. The most ridiculous crossover I've ever seen, in fact, was Cartoon All-Stars to the Rescue, a anti-drug PSA produced by a non-trivial number of different 80s cartoon studios. And it is an insane fever dream where Winnie the Pooh and Michelangelo tell you not to do smack. It's a thing that actually exists. It probably shouldn't, but it does. And by that I mean Donatello the turtle. I guess I should be more clear on that point. Not Donatello the artist. Okay, well that didn't work, that one, unfortunately. So let's get to the middle island and try to figure out how I want to play this area. I miss all my shots because there's a plank in the way. Didn't know you could climb walls? You can only climb walls in very specific spots. So as of the end of last stream, had acquired the Climb Blood Waterfalls perk. And quite literally, this is like the third time I've used it. So it's very much a Metroidvania. Oh god, I hate this bugger. Okay, I've got to figure out how to do lock-on. Oh, now he dies. Oh, no, I'm totally getting your health on drop. I need that so bad. This is another critter above me. I'm gonna try to randomly spam it out. Only need one. Same one, forgot the name. Oh yeah, no, I remember wanting to check it out of the library because I'm like, oh man, it's got all my favorite cartoon characters in this. And my mom was like, no, Pat, you don't want this. In fact, it probably would have given me nightmares when I saw it in the library. Let's be honest, it is kind of the thing of nightmares. It's a very bad idea. Cartoon All-Stars to the rescue. Only could have existed in that, 1980s era. Winners don't do drugs. Period. I get the feeling that I want to get those things up there. I also get the feeling that I hate this flyer. This game does not have very forgiving hitboxes. Alright, I think I've learned the trick to this. There has to be a line for their shot for them to actually stop and try to shoot you. Otherwise, they will just fail it. And that's what's giving me so much trouble, is previously the flyers did not have a way to hit me, and so they wouldn't actually stop. Alright, cool. We defeated the flyers. Get up to this spot, which puts me in a plank of wood. I was really thinking the most needs to be hearts. At least one of them's a heart. Or whatever, Cartu, or whatever these things are called. I'm going to keep climbing to the top. You give me a tower like this, I'm so climbing it all the way up. Mistakes were made. Winners don't use... Remind you, meme you saw something recently, like, yeah, I'm still a virgin because I never lose. Oh. I'm just saying winners don't use drugs is one of those, 80s... Oh, for fuck's sake. 80s mimetic phrases that existed because of Nancy Reagan's soft attempt to convince kids that drugs are not good. It was a very frequent thing to see on arcade machines in like the 90s. Just as some mildly useful context. Mimetic is an excellent word. It's true. How you doing, Desi? Oh, it's going well. I was hoping to get back to this a little bit earlier than I actually did, but we're back at Shadow Man. I was planning on streaming this yesterday, but I had ended up at a kind of farewell party for a friend that ran really long. It was good. It was a fun party. But it was still, I was up till like 6 a.m. before heading home, so it was one of those types of days. We're back at it. Cautiously optimistic. Oh yeah, I saw that. You went for like a more than 24 hours, didn't you, Desi? Because like after I woke up, people were still doing the Windwalker emote only channel on your Discord. The second one. So I hope that went well. Yeah, it was a good day. It was a good day. I gave him my extra cookies that I didn't need because I made too many cookies and the impetus for them evaporated. So I hope he enjoys them since he is moving to a further south city. Only 21 hours, it wasn't that long. Oh, seriously. I have no idea what I just accomplished, but I accomplished something that seemed mildly important. I'm also sad that I was one jump away from accomplishing this before and only failed it at the very top. I am really tired of being nibbled at by fish. I'm gonna shoot into the fish pond a little bit and hopefully they go away. Alright, is there anything else in this spot I can do, accomplish, attempt? Because I only came here on a whim. And I don't think there's anything else to do. I think I completed this section. Oh, I'm allowed to shoot underwater? Cool. I'm so killing all the fish. So killing all the fish. Alright, I think that's how I came in. So I just kind of want to check the periphery to see if I missed anything else. But I think this might be a dead end. And if it is, I'm kind of thankful because I really do not want to spend more time here. Still didn't share the cookies with you. Nope, I did not. Unfortunately. One day, maybe. One day. Maybe that's what I'll do. Next time I like go to a con, I'll just bring a big bag of cookies and hand them out to anyone who figures out who I am. Because the thing about making chocolate cookies, you end up with like 3 dozen cookies. And that's way too many cookies for one man. I mean, it's not. I can easily eat 3 dozen cookies. But as I've gotten older, I've recognized that I shouldn't eat 3 dozen cookies. So it's good to give them away. Share the cookie wealth. Which reminds me, I still have enough mats for another set. I probably should make some this week. Otherwise, that I don't have any other purpose for the eggs and butter I bought. And of course, the brown sugar does actually go stale if you don't use it. Had to throw out a bag of it since it was completely hardened and was useless. Get out of the pool. Okay. Right, I already did this loop. I want to go through the right side now. So I'll save. I accomplished something, though I have no idea what. Share the load. That's news to you that I didn't have a purpose for those eggs? Wait a second. This is different. Alright, so going through the other area turned this on. So now I can go across. I assumed I'd need like a double jump thing, but no, apparently I just did the right thing. Huh. Brown sugar savers out there, porous rock, you submerge in water for a bit and keep it the brown sugar. I've heard of a bunch of different ones. It wouldn't have helped. I would have needed to like done this a year ago to save that brown sugar. I think one I've heard of is like put a piece of white bread in there. But Turok would be very similar to this, given I think that it was the same engine back in the day. And that one I would definitely play on 64. Definitely play on 64. I feel like that one you have to do on 64. Unless, of course, there's like a decent Windows 98 PC port, in which case I'd be willing to do that, but... Stupid fish. Ah! I feel like there's a button there's a place I just didn't invert something, and that's what makes this so friggin' hard. Come on, fish. I'm just gonna murder you. There we go. Yeah, there's the thing I was looking for. I was like, there's a vase down here that I probably destroyed. Oh, there's 2 vases I destroyed that have to contain hearts, because that's exactly what they have to contain. Like, that's just how it has to be in this kind of game. If you're gonna have a secret down here, that's what it's gotta be. Alright, I think I've played this area out. I got 2 Dark Souls for being around here and some number of hearts. Like, I'm not complaining. That actually was a really reasonable place. Was a really reasonable place to go. We haven't made any, like, other progress. Are you kidding me, dude? Just... Jump. Jump. I understood how to do this a minute ago. Okay, you just hold forward and ignore A. Alright, where's this going to take me? Just to complete the loop. and it's the other blood waterfall in this area on this side. Which, of course, also means there's this third blood waterfall I want to visit. Also, I don't know why it took me so long to realize I could shoot the fish. Like, seriously. We are murdering fish. The entire reason I've avoided underwater exploration up to this point was I found these fish to be obnoxious and unassailable. And now I have a way to sail them. So we're all good on that front. Because I think I've been through that cave. I don't need to go there again. At least for the time being. There's probably another blood waterfall over there. But let's go check out the blood waterfall right here. That one. Get up there. Go up. Hug wall. Get up there. Dear Lord. This dude does not like doing what I want him to do. White bread's another good one. Can't do when it's bad. Yeah. When your friends don't store bread in their freezer and you contemplated any relationship. Did you store bread in the freezer? Store bread in the fridge. The freezer loses that fresh bread texture. Yeah. I mean, I've certainly put bread in the fridge. I definitely agree that if you want to keep bread in the long term, the downside is it stales a little bit quicker. But, you know, that just means you should make French toast. Like, there's fewer downsides than one might expect. Or croutons, I guess. Depends upon what you want to do with it. Come on. He's got to be like one shot. My imprecision will be my undoing. There we go. Alright, so now where the fuck am I? I'm standing next to a Dark Soul. And a bunch of maggots. Put bagels, immediately freeze them, even as a kid you hated that. Oh, for bagels that'd be especially worse, because they're already a bit rubbery to start with. Can't imagine a frozen bagel is much good. Like, I can see why you do it, but still. There we go, another heart piece. I've collected 161 of those so far. It's a lot of heart pieces. 162 of those so far. Let's see what's down here. I don't think I've been to this particular spot, and I have a full faith that I'll be able to come back. I am oh, there we go. Now I'm convinced that it is actually working. Oh, I have been here before, actually. In retrospect, I just did something really dumb. Because now I can't get back up there. I don't remember the last time I saved, so I don't know if I want to... We'll just reload. It'll take forever to get back around the corner. No, okay. Alright, actually, I'm thinking. There's got to be a smarter way to do this, Pat. Don't be dumb. We haven't traveled that much in real space, right? Like, this spot has to be around the corner in real space. Therefore, if I walk back this way, I should end up very close to that blood waterfall I walked through. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes. Okay, I know where. I remember now. God. Okay. So I want to go through here. I think I want to go through here. But I think that was an item I needed. The, like, Assad or something. Yeah. This spot connects via this route. I mean, it's close in real space, but it can't be that close in real space. And that connects to the fire temple. Never mind, this is not where I want to be. Wait, what? Oh, wait, this is the lower path in the fire temple, isn't it? Yeah, I remember now. There was a Dark Soul right here. I think. Oh, God, it's been a while. Such a 90s, 80s things over here, but all you kids lived off French toast with tomato, cheese, and a raisin. No, what? Huh. Holla? I've had Holla. How you doing, Curtis? Yes, very edgy game. Yeah, I've had Holla, actually. I've made bread... Well, so much about that whole, like, saving my game thing. Oh, actually, I guess this solves many of my problems. I get to keep my my Dark Souls, and I can go back to where I was. Really easily. Yeah, I made some bread pudding out of Holla once. I also made bread pudding out of ciabatta once, and I learned my lesson the hard way, is despite the fact that they're close in the alphabet, they are very different breads. It's the only bread that's ever inflicted a actual bleeding wound on me. Would not recommend using stale ciabatta for bread pudding. It just doesn't work. Holla, beautiful. Ciabatta, never. Adding tinned pineapple, huh? I'm just curious. That just doesn't, like... Huh? Oh, I guess it does look kind of good. Yeah, no, one of the few times I can say that there was actually blood, sweat, and tears involved in making something I made. Okay. Here is the plan. I want to not... I think I want to drop down the far side here. I got lucky they did the right thing. I also don't think this is how I'm supposed to get to this spot. But whatever, we got this thing. What is it? Don't know. I got the Asson. Alright, let's read our book to learn what the Asson does. Baton, flambeau, murder. Asson. The Sacred Rattle of the Mambo. I do not know what it does. It's a sacred rattle. I also think I managed to come to this in from a direction I wasn't necessarily supposed to go. Like, I'm pretty sure I was supposed to find the Asson before I got blood, waterfall, climbing abilities. In fact, I'm going to save, because, like I said, I forgot how long ago I'd last saved. And death warping does not... what do you do if I have to death warp? Oh, so that's how I was supposed to get over here. Yeah, I definitely remember looking over here and being like, oh, I want to come here. There's this big gate here. And these heart things. But yeah, I didn't make it over here because it's a 6 gate. I don't think I had 6 power at that point. I might have 6 power now, actually. Let's find out. Can I open it? Nope. I only have 5 power. It's a low bar, I will admit. But this, I guess, is probably the route I was supposed to come to it through. So let's explore this, because there's probably something here. Actually, how do I... Where's the circle equipment thing? Like, how do I forgot how to equip things. There's the baton. I somehow managed to switch the... Okay, I definitely switched the weapons. I want the gun in my left hand. There we go. Gun left hand, and then we have the Sacred Rattle also shoots fire. I got so many things that shoot fire. Does it let me walk on fire? I doubt it, but we're going to find out. Nope, it does not let me walk on fire. Used to bake challah every Friday in your mid-20s. You bring it to your grandfather's place. Usually made a regular one, but on special occasions, you made a flavor you've never seen anywhere else. Sun-dried tomato, oregano, basil, and roasted garlic. Oh, that sounds so good. Smelled like a gourmet pizza place after you baked that. That sounds amazing, actually. He loved it. Didn't eat much, but he couldn't refuse that. No, definitely not. Oh, that sounds so good. Actually, let's take a look at my teddy bear and see what it tells me about what I should be doing now that I found the Assad. No, that's not what I wanted. No. I was happy where I was. Okay. Teddy Bear says, find 2 Dark Souls in the area I think I'm presently in. Maybe. Enter the Playrooms, open the Coffin Gate. There's a lot to be done in these 2 spots still. I think that must be the Coffin Gate I was looking at earlier. I still have to find the Retractor, which I think is pretty important, and shut down Piston, which I didn't think I could do. So, I think I'm pretty close. I think I need 32 or 33 to open 6 gates. Like, I'm not far off from achieving what the game wants me to do there. This also seems like a very promising... This also seems like a somewhat promising path to go in terms of making actual progress. Plus or minus some 3D platforming. Mostly minus. Some plus. There we go. As stupid as it is, I'm going to save again. Okay, and then square up. Shoot. Realize I've reached the end of this area without the ability to lava walk. Yeah, okay, well, that sucks. Why do you die like you do? Because it's easy to, honestly. Because it's easy to. Oh, where do I want to go now? There's still 2 Dark Souls in the area I'm at. It's probably worth trying to go find them. I know where one might be, but I don't think either of the abilities I've acquired will help me out. Honestly, I don't know what the Asson does. And that's kind of a big problem. Like, having found it, that's nice. But I don't know what it does. Oh, it is definitely a death animation. I've seen it a lot. There's an awful lot of spots where I'm like, oh yeah, I want to do something fun here, and then I immediately fall into lava and die. It happens far too often, to be frank. There's not even a warning, you just melt. But it is what it is. I want to check out over here, because I went here a while ago, and it strikes me as a place that could easily have a blood waterfall. Or I'll fall down again and won't be able to get up. This actually might have been where I got the blood waterfall ability, now that I think about it. I think the reason I came over here in the first place was to acquire another ability. Or to just push this button. I mean, that might have just been it. I might have pushed this button and that might have been all I needed to do. Yeah, I pushed this button and something happened in the other area. There's not really any reason to be here anymore. Okay. Nothing but a save hound dying all the time. You ain't nothing but a save hound dying all the time. Yeah. I feel for some games it's more reasonable than others. Like, I save a lot when I'm playing adventure games because, you know, you just die a lot when you're playing, say, Space Quest, which is a game that just loves killing you because it's kind of fun to just kill you, honestly. And of course, the best part about Space Quest is you get all sorts of ridiculous descriptions when you die. Like, that's 100% the best part. Okay, so now I remember. Maybe I don't remember. I came here and was like, oh, this sucks. This isn't how I got in the Flame Temple before, was it? I remember that. There was a Dark Soul there. God, I really should, like, draw maps for this damn game. What's with his swim? Is he an ocean girl? I don't know. The swimming's just kind of awkward. In fact, the first time I got to Darkside was because I swam badly. Like, 100%. It was because I swam badly. And drowned. That's what happened. I drowned, and the game took me to the place I needed to be. That's 100% what happened. So, not my finest moment, but it did work in the end, because it took me where I needed to be. I I want to say if I go over here, there might be a spot where there's a soul I could pick up. But I'm not like 100% certain. Or even like 8% certain. I think I probably need some other skill from that point. I'm not that enthused about taking on everything in this room. Because there's an awful lot in this room. Especially flyers, which means half my shots are going to get stuffed. Stupid flyers. He's like a dolphin. Save like crazy in Phantasy Star. You save anywhere, even in dungeons. Your Phantasy Star ever made it even more difficult. Only towns and overworld. Yeah, though I've never played any of the Genesis or Master System RPGs. Those sound like a trip. Like the Phantasy Star ones. I've heard good things. I played like Phantasy Star Online for at least a few minutes, but I just don't know that much about them. But very old school dungeon crawly sorts of things, if I recall. And so saving often is really a good call. This isn't Wizardry 2 where your save disc is the same as the disc you're playing off of. Oh, this is not where I need to be. You know what? I'm kind of tired of this area. I've spent like an hour here. We found a couple Dark Souls. We acquired the Assad, which I still don't know what it does. I think it's time to go somewhere else. Everything in the room is enthused to take me on. It's good for them, not good for me. Alright, I'm going to contemplate where I want to go for a sec. I'm going to need to have a quick stand-up break. I will be right back. 6 minutes, I'm on. 6 minutes for what? I was thinking I should go try to find the retractor in one of these rooms. Like, I don't remember what I found there. Oh, I didn't find the teddy bear warp point. We're going to this one, then. Right. Which room was this? Because, like, there was a train. Oh, memory. It's an Eminem reference I wouldn't understand. Oh, probably. I only ever listened to his really poppy stuff anyway. Just set him on fire. Problem solved. Oh yeah, these are destructible. I want to get to the other end because I swear there was a half of the train area I didn't explore. There's a lot of noises that are happening, but nothing actually that matters is happening. So I guess there wasn't a way to move the train back to where I initially got it from, which means I'm going to go back there and figure that one out. Put that on the list. But I was definitely certain there was another side to that train. I went that way. Like, I got the Assad. I just don't know what it does. Like, it was apparently important enough for the game to call out, hey, you got this item. Oh, hello. Oh, is this how I got here? Yeah. I just don't know what it does, and the documentation I have is pretty limited. Like, I saw some rotted drums. I want to say it might do something with those, but I felt like the other ones gave me more of a clue as to what sort of unlocking they did. Let's look at the book one more time. Oh yeah, I can see here. Yeah, so I need more to get the sixth one open. Let's see, 8, 20, 28, 30, 20, 28, 32. Did I just get the 5th level of these? Doesn't seem right. No. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Ah. Glad this game eventually gives you the numbers. It's way more convenient. But I'm still a few off, at least, from the next one, I guess. Voodoo Flame. Oh, I don't have the... That's the Ratadrum thing. Sacred Rattle of the Mambo. It doesn't tell me what it does. Well, I have it. We'll figure it out later, I guess. Are those tarot cards? I think that's what they're going for, sort of a voodoo tarot style, or tarot style. It's an interesting aesthetic. But yeah, like the flavor around this game is very, very voodoo heavy. And there's some interesting stuff going on. It's apparently based upon like a comic book by, I want to say, like Image Comics or something. One of those very edgy 90s comics, comic book producers. And so, like, this dude's been dead. I think his son is dead, too. Like, there's a whole plot around all that, which is just barely scratched by what's going on in the game. Which is why he's the Shadow Man, because he has, like, the sacred voodoo masks, like, stitched into his flesh, or something like that. Do not quote me on this. I understand tenuously at best what's going on here. Can we jump on that? With a shot. Voodoo is fascinating. Roses are red. The sun gives off heat if you feel... Thank you, Fries. Now, I must confess, my knowledge about like actual voodoo stuff begins and ends with the Gabriel Knight game, which was not probably all that instructive, though it did have Worf doing the voice of the guy who ran the voodoo museum, which was kind of awesome. Michael Dorn. You know, since it's an actual person and not just a voice actor. It's not what I want, buddy. But yeah, my knowledge is not that high in that particular category. I remember talking to you a bit about it while we were playing Gabriel Knight because of that. Because it's definitely a larger category of belief than I was led to believe. But I still remain relatively ignorant. Okay, well, I'm getting my ass handed to me by a second one. Okay, that explains it. Dear Lord. I took a lot of damage and got very little in return for that. This was the spot where it wanted me to take down the pistons, right? Yeah, shut down pistons. This is not where I need to be. Guess I'm gonna go back to the cageways. Just because I'm not confident enough in anything else I can do here. Like, the cageways seem like the right place to be, in the sense that there are some souls to find. I'm looking for the refactor, whatever thing it is. I think that's what's going to let me actually get into the better part of the game to do things. Oh, wait, no! But that's the problem, is that I couldn't do anything here because I didn't have the ability to walk on lava. Like, I found... This is where I found my first voodoo gun. But subsequently couldn't do anything with it. Because... that's... Yeah, I need the walk on lava power, I think, to finish this area. Or I need to figure out what the hell Assad does. Because what I currently have here does not change my my level graph. But yeah, I'm so willing to use my voodoo powers to eviscerate chainsaw dudes. Oh, come on. Well, it's going to be a short life. Between the dudes who don't even nearly need line of sight to kill me, and the guy with the chainsaw, I've not done well this life. Yes. Yeah, I actually might look up what the hell the item I just got does, because I'm legitimately baffled as to what to do with this in terms of unlocking stuff. So I'm going to look this up. What does the Asson does? What does the Asson do? It's a weapon. It does nothing. It's just a weapon. Okay, well that's fine. I mean, it's not bad to have another weapon, but I'm not, like, that excited about it now. I'm also going to switch out for Flambeau because apparently that's a better version of the weapon. Because they both shoot flame, but this one looks awesome while doing it. Like, I really expect it to be a progressive item, in the sense that it gives me some place to go and something to do with the progression, but I guess it's not. It was just something to get. So, already did that. Oh, right, this was the place with all the beeping. I really hated the place with all the beeping. Yeah, or the ringing, the bells. I have massive objections about bells, in general. Guess I'm not going to do the cheesy thing that I was thinking I was doing. And I die. I'm not too cut up about it. Because, honestly, I don't know. I think that I'm not doing the right thing. I think I need to go get to the experimentation rooms and find the bear thing. Or maybe the Temple of Fire I did. The engine block is how I got here. There's still half a game to explore here. Path of Shadows. There might actually be something I can do here. Doesn't seem to be the biggest bulk of things I can do. I guess we'll check this out. Cut up enough about it to die. That is true. How you doing, Fisk? Okay. Ow. No, I was gonna read your message, but then something shot me. Or bugger. Something got me. Gotta clear the room first before I can read a message of that length. There we go. Santeria was the religion practiced by the native Cubans and other people in the Caribbean before Spain invaded and nearly wiped out all trace of it. You find superstitions here and there in Cuba, apparently, but they're very uncommon. Everything your mom told you about it is exactly like voodoo. Her mom went to a practitioner once and had a head in a jar in her office back in the late 50s. Makes sense that Louisiana shared a similar culture with the rest of the Caribbean back then. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of cross-pollination going on there. Head in a jar. Oh, man. Just trying to think of, like, how I would feel about that. Going into someone's office and seeing a head in a jar. Even if it wasn't real, I think I'd still be duly freaked out. Okay, if I walk across this, I enter a new area. I don't want to do that. If I go through there... Is that an option? I guess I can go through the 2 gate. Went through the other gate. The gate up there took me to the Eclipse, or whatever it's called. I have no doubt it was wild as all hell. Right. I came down here, and there were these two. And I went through this gate, which was just the Eclipse. One of the sun totem things, which is great and all, but I don't really have a use for it right now. The game's yet to tell me what I'm going to do with those. I assume when I get all 3, I get a way better gun or something. Or some useful progression item. You know what? I don't know if I ever used the baton here. Because the baton teleports you, and this is a teleporty thing. Why don't we try that? Step. Right, I did use it and said, yes, this sucks. What a terrible place. Oh, okay. What a terrible place to take me. Yeah, these were all hearts. Here you are in the middle of all this lava. Have fun. Good luck. I've had a headbanger shot? I do not believe I have. What's in that? It's like a Harvey Wallbanger? Never been one much for shots. I'm but mostly a beer man. Or I will drink spirits straight. You know, not like shot spirits. Like actually enjoying them slowly. Like a good whiskey or something. That's too many. That's 7. We're nowhere near 7. You did not fall off. Who's over here? It's a loading zone. Mom was 2 years younger than your uncle, and your uncle was very late to start speaking. Your mom was a super early bloomer and when it came to speaking. Your grandparents would try to get your uncles to talk. Uncle to talk, but he only used body language and comprehending spatterings. Grandparents would ask him what he wanted, and your mom would reply, "He wants milk." When your grandmother saw that, there was something wrong with your uncle. Interesting. I've definitely seen this with children where they can read the body language a lot better than you would expect. It's a thing I'm aware of. Hello? That's a 5 gate. That's where I need to be. That is so a place I can actually do something with. The bugs are going to be eating my feet while I try to open this gate. Damn bugs. Okay. Save game, because I'm afraid I'm going to land in something terrible. Nope, I'm just going to get an item. Oh, I got the second Eclipser. Okay, cool. I was hoping for something, you know, good and useful, but, you know, I'll take getting an important item. So I just need to find the Dark Soul and enter the Playrooms. So, yeah, we're not doing bad on that front, I guess. Let's just keep going this way, I guess, and don't have a better idea of what I'm supposed to be doing. Is there another path? I don't believe there was. Don't know if I've been here before, but I'm not going to be able to do much with that. At least not without another few Dark Souls. I say I might dip, but also a loading zone. This actually might be worth it. Another Ring of Power.
What further horrors shall I find within this terrible place, wherein a time before these catastrophic events, I would have willingly accepted pallid imitations of such horrors. I now have come so far, my sensibilities lie benumbed by all I see. I do not embrace this horror, but rather stand immobile beneath its self-indulgent gaze. Confusion reigns, and I fear the god within the machine is no longer there.
I am not gonna lie. Those overwrought narrations whenever you enter a new area are one of the reasons I absolutely love this game so far. Tried everything and finally decided to go see a practitioner with her older sister, and they shared similar accounts about what happened. They went to the office and waited, and apparently that's where they saw the head in the jar. The woman came out of her office, and without speaking to my grandmother or sister, what was wrong. They said, "The boy will speak. Your daughter is the head of the family." Your grandmother was shocked, and they never even told her the problem or that she had kids. Oh, wow. That would definitely freak me out. I get the feeling that if I land in that red stuff, I will die. This is such a squinty area.
Got it.
Oh, hey, it's not death water. It's just water. This is fine. Especially because dude doesn't have to breathe now that he's dead. He had to breathe while alive, but now that he's dead again, he just doesn't even care about breathing. I don't blame him. An upside to being dead, not worrying about breathing. Alright, the weirdest thing I figured out about this is when you're swimming, you can only use the camera to influence your movement. You can't use anything else. Which strikes me as a bit of a step down from the rest of the game. With the feeling I probably should have turned off the kitchen light. You know, when I'm not in the red water. the cherry Kool-Aid. It's odd that the bottom of this be so much brighter than the top. But, I wonder if there's something I haven't learned about how this works yet. Add the ass wiggle while you're... Yep. Yep, that ass wiggle. This entire, like, swimming mechanic is definitely awkward. So awkward. Fun to see he's still streaming. He's gonna go to bed way early. You got hell insomnia for some reason. Can't work. He's got work at 1 p.m. Oh, my condolences. Other than that, how you doing, Evil Ghost? Yeah, I got started pretty late today. I wanted to start this yesterday, but I ended up going to someone's farewell party and didn't end up leaving until 6 a.m. So it took a bit too long to become a reasonable stream. I basically left the party and went to sleep, and then woke up around 3 p.m. just because I was tired as all hell. Every time I try to figure out a new... Oh, Freddy's got 2 weapons. Get up there. Doing pretty good beside. Eyes are fixated. Is it Neville Ghost? Where am I going? Guess we go up here. Have I been up here already? Is this a new room? Must be a new room. Was that wall that was the cheese wall earlier, I think. I think that's how I came in. I came in through the cheese wall. And in fact, jumping around here hasn't done me any favors now that I look at it. Like, these edges here aren't interesting. So yeah, wherever I need to go, it's going to be through the water. I'll go back underwater to beat the ass wiggle. So go through here. Oh, I'm killing you, fish. I just hate this fish so much. That looks promising. Alright, new area. Let's see what we can do with this. Also, let's see what the teddy bear thinks we should do here. 8 Dark Souls and the warp point. This is so where I need to be. I do remember I'm on like a weird amount of souls because I got a few of them early. Hello. You could make me miss you down there. Nope. Nope. I'm not sure I care for the cheese room. I just don't think I like the cheese room. What's this game about? All you know about is an N64 action platformer? That's pretty close to what it is. So, it's about this guy who I think is already dead. He has a kid who I think also might be dead, but the game is trying to lead us to believe the kid may or may not be dead. He has some sort of voodoo mask sewn into him, which allows him to go to the dark side. That's what makes him the Shadow Man, is that ability. So presently we're in like the Deadlands, and we're trying to basically find like 4 or 5 serial killers and make sure that they don't end up reactivating, like causing the apocalypse. I think is what we're trying to do. There's an awful lot of stuff I could read that would explain what's going on, but I really don't want to read it right now. So I might get up and turn off the kitchen light because it would make seeing part of this a little bit easier. I think that's not death water. I think that's just regular water. So if I jump over here, it should be fine. In fact, I'm pretty sure I know where I am now. Yeah, this was originally for N64. Bunnylink requested it, and it's been a lot of fun so far. Plus or minus a little bit of, the N64 era clunkiness. But I absolutely love the overwrought narration anytime I go between areas here. We're just talking about the horror, the bloody horror, and so on and so forth. Especially given that before playing this, the only thing I knew about this was a OC remix that used a bunch of samples from this, including, of course, the Come On Slowpoke that we hear whenever we use the teddy bear. So, you're streaming the kitchen? No, the kitchen's close enough that I have the light on because I don't like to stream entirely in the dark. Not to say I can't, I just prefer to have a little bit of light. But in games like this where the gamma is actually a bit of a problem, it can actually be an issue because I'm playing on a projector and so it washes out the left side of the screen a bit more than it should be. but it's not a huge deal. They updated the PS5. Oh, hey, Bunnylink. Yes, he has a little brother. Yeah, they did update this a few times. I actually went and looked. The last time they updated this on Steam was actually November last year, which surprised me to say the least. I legitimately thought this wasn't a game that would end up with a lot of support post-release, but apparently it is. Alright, this area is surprisingly and irritatingly small. Let's bring out my torch. I get the feeling that at some point in time, I will get an item that lets me go through those types of walls, but I don't have it yet. Which also might mean this is a dead end for the time being, because I can't open this door. It's got a blood knot on it. And yeah, I think that that's the end of this path, which sucks, because it's like, it says there's 8 souls here, and I want to find the teddy bear warp point, but I don't know what I can do about that. Maybe there's another spot down there I could jump in? Yeah, it's a Metroidvania. I definitely agree with that. Now you can see what's missing before warping. That's true also. That, like, it gives you a bunch of good map hints. So you can go and see what remains in an area before you warp away, which is really nice, actually. Definitely been guiding me in how I play this game. Try one more time. Can I shoot this? I can't even shoot through it. It's just a barrier. They fixed a lot of stuff, but they also introduced a weird flickering thing that would happen the first stream, and I had to switch the rendering backend to fix it, which is really weird because I don't even know how you would introduce such a problem. Alright, that didn't help. Alright, well, back into the drink with me. There must be another spot here or something. Like, that really felt like the right way to go, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. This spot seems like it could be interesting. Go down through here. Nope, it just seemed interesting. It wasn't actually interesting. What's up, Fedora? How you doing? Don't you love solid walls that are unclear? I do. Wish you could have streamed yesterday, then you could have watched. Yeah, the timing didn't work out. I wanted to stream yesterday, but I ended up going to a friend's farewell party. Moving to a much further southern place, and I didn't get home until like 6 a.m., at which point I just went to bed. So, it's unfortunate, but that's how that ended up happening. Oh, hello! Here's another giant door. Maybe I should use this other giant door. Yeah, I started about an hour ago. I wanted to start a bit earlier today, but yeah, that just didn't happen. So, you know how it be. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. What's up? There are things that are screaming at me. You know, I'm just gonna stay in the water. I think I like it better here. There's also something to shoot here. We're gonna shoot this barrel and hope it gives me something cool. Mostly because I don't want to have to come back down into the water to search for things later. Like, this is a place that you would easily hide a bunch of, like, random collectibles. Here's the worst part. Oh, I'm gonna try to convince him to get out of the water. He's gonna keep getting shot, so I can't get out. Alright. Guess not. There we go. One down. That's not what I meant to do. I wanted to do this. Well, what sucks the most is I'm not going to be able to take advantage of their health. Because this dude's in the way. I'll get it before it expires. Yeah, there we go. Alright, let's check out the rest of this room now that I've murdered most of the things in it. Looks like there's a couple small things here in the far reaches, which means it wasn't actually a complete waste of my time, most likely. Let's see what's in here. I'm hoping for heart piece. Health is fine too, I guess. And nothing. Okay, well that sucks. This entire room was a bit of a bust, aside from being, you know, a way to get to the next area. Shadow Ninjutsu. 15 minutes your break is over, you have to go back in. Oh, man. Well, the VOD will be there. And I'll try to... assuming I do this again next weekend, I will aim for a more Saturday or Friday night-ish time. Like I said, it was a bit of a special occasion. It's up here, maybe. Okay. But I did not expect that to last as long as it did. Not complaining. It was a good time. A good time was had by all. It was an unforgettable luncheon. And by luncheon, I mean really late at night. And didn't have any food. Yeah, I know, it's not the same. I know. Alright, we found one thing. I guess there's a symmetrical thing over there. In fact, there's a... Oh, there's a walkway up here, too. I'm glad I looked around for a moment before jumping to the other side. I think I'm still gonna have to go to walk to the other side. Oh, there's more fucking bars. No, never mind, there aren't more bars. Okay. I still want to see what's on the other side, though. Typical luncheon. Yeah, I just can't resist saying unforgettable luncheon. There was a Simpsons fan comic that I was looking at the other day, and there's a line in there where Seymour says, "I hope you're ready for an unforgettable punchin'." Really well done. Really well done. Maybe I'll have to put a link to it in Discord or something. Or just mention, you can look it up. I think it's called Spring Fight. Basically, Montgomery Burns leaves his fortune to whoever wins a, Dragon Ball Z style tournament. And, all of the assorted players are fighting for it, including, but not limited to, the Bumblebee guy, Hans Moleman, Mo Sizlak, Kent Brockman. Like, it's got all of the players. Of course, we only see a few fights, namely a few of Homer's, but still, you get to see a little bit of everything. It's a lot of fun. Okay, all right. So let's equip the engineer key, so I can stab this thing. I have lifted up some sort of gates. That room looks vaguely familiar. Was that the room I was just in? That might have been the room I was just in, which would mean I need to backtrack a bit once I do something here. We also unlocked this door, which was right here. Okay, this is all coming together. I understand where I'm going a little bit. Which means this particular vista was looking out over the room I was just fucking in. Okay. Got it. So this way was also available, but I think this is a big-ass dead end, ain't it? No, maybe... No, it's not. No. Let me equip the flame thing so I can see again. Yeah, this is a dead end. It's a nice dead end, but it's still a dead end. Okay, we opened that door, we came over here, we pressed that button. It did something over here, I think. Put those away so we can make the jump. Yeah, it raised these up. Why do I care that it raised these up? There must be something down in the water then, right? No? As far as I can tell, that didn't do anything I cared about at all. Why did this matter? Love that you have to stick your hands deep into stuff. Turn around to activate. Yep. This game has its moments. It's incredibly silly moments, nonetheless, but moments. Oh, wait a second. Those were the things I jumped on to get up here. Now they've been raised, I can't get up there. Uh-huh. I don't understand what the utility of what I just did was. It's like anti-utility. Coming in here made this room worse. Like, I can go back now and cycle around. Maybe that it changes the water level or something? Like, I feel like there's... No, stop. No, it doesn't... well, whatever. If it's on fire, it's on fire. Hugo Stan and JoJo is a German man in WW2. Really? Today I learned. How you doing, Link Hunt? Wait. That's what changed. One of those opened and now there's a gate over here, I think. Is that what I'm looking at? No, maybe I have it backwards. It's the other side where the gate opened up. No, this is the side where the gate opened up. This is different. I just kind of knew that being hit by blades would hurt me here. Among the best parts of the game moments. No, the best parts of the game so far are definitely the moments where he is delivering overwrought narration. Okay, well that's a thing. We're about to have to fight like a bunch of S&M dogs. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be frank. At least that's what they look like to me. That's certainly a new enemy. It's hit by the blade and goes... They need leashes, but otherwise... I'm glad you agree with my assessment, Desi. I'm glad somebody does. I'm a little bit disconcerted by that one, not gonna lie. Not what I was expecting. Just get out of the water before I try to fight things. Just need to change my angles. And kind of hope they shoot each other. Alright, that went okay. Not great, but it went okay. Transitioning between water and regular land sucks in this game. There's another room full of... Let's just save. It's been a while since I've saved. Yeah, it's only been a while since I saved, like 30 minutes. Wonder what you go by when hit by a blade underwater. A rubber duck squealing and siren going. Gonna put it on your iPad. You know, you gotta appreciate the music you get in these games. Boop. I'm still torn when it comes to the charge shot. Like, sometimes I feel like it's really effective. Other times I feel like it does nothing. And makes no difference whatsoever. Like, I felt like I one-shot a one of the flyers earlier, but since then, not a whole lot. Alright, so this is just a room with a bunch of stuff that is completely irrelevant to me. Hooray for little storage room. Where I can see this guy's ass. His ass, of course, is in fact guarding a Dark Soul, so I want that. But can't do much about his ass right now. Oh god. I wasn't expecting to run into two of these critters immediately after exiting that room. Though admittedly, the chainsaw noises probably should have been a good hint. You think it would be a good hint. Alright, I see the stairs now. I was worried about falling off here. That's one of the reasons I saved. So I must have procced them by just hanging out over here, and then they managed to path their way up here. Which is unfortunate, but it is what happened. Anyway, I'm down here in this pit now. Totally on purpose to get those heart bits. Gotta go. Alright, see you later, Bunnylink. Like I said, next weekend I'm going to try to schedule this one better. Hope you enjoy the rest of your work day. And, well, I'm gonna aim for a Friday night, Saturday, my Friday night, Saturday time. Just depend upon how Friday goes with D&D and all that, but we'll see. Ah, we found the teddy bear thing. Sweet, we can now turn around. There's one more door to try, and I think that it's probably worth trying that before going forward past the teddy bear point. All these rooms look the same. This might be lava. Oh. It's a room full of... Hey. Look, I'm admiring the lava. Like I said, I'm unconvinced by the charge shot. Oh, hey, Dick Feynman, how you doing? Don't mind, you're more or less JK. Alright. I mean, I like to try and schedule these such that they work for the people who request them. I try that. It doesn't always work, I will admit. Much like I don't know where Dorg went. That's why I just did Superman 64 when I had the time, but... It's something I aim to do, I just don't always succeed. Does remind me, I got something fun tomorrow if I have find the time. Just because I want to do something kind of weird and do it at a more reasonable time. I found the pieces, I just need to put them together, and I'll probably try it out after the stream or before, right before I start the next one. And if it doesn't work out, whatever, I'll go play the hack I need to be moderating. Still a good hack, why not? And if that fails, worst comes to worst, I guess we'll play some more Sonic Adventure. It's always good to have a backup, is all I'm saying. Someone's shooting me. Oh, from over there. Okay. Also from... Oh, these guys shoot a lot faster. Oh, okay, and there's one more that's shooting me, and I can't see... Can't see where from. I'm just gonna go through this door and worry a lot less. Alright, dude, you have giant claws. Why are you shooting me with a gun? Like, look at... Okay. This is one of the world's most ineffective gunfights. Peachy and Porky, you roasted a shoulder. I hope that means you cooked a shoulder to delicious, meaty perfection, not that you hurt yourself. They don't want to get over that table. They didn't feel like jumping over it. Also, how you doing, Matt? Yeah, this room was a bust, actually. I'm really disappointed. I really felt there'd be something cool in this room. But there's nothing here. At all. I fought through 3 annoying critters and one more up there to get to this room, and there's literally nothing in it. Like, serious disappointment, I will be frank. Oh, and it's locked from in here, so now I have to find a different way out. This room is a bag of dicks. Doing good? I'm doing good too. As I've said like about 1,400 times this stream, I was hoping to get started on this one a bit earlier yesterday, but I was going to a friend's farewell party, so... And that ended very late. But otherwise, doing fine. Alright, well, apparently the game wants me to be stuck in this room. So there must be something in here I need. Maybe there's like a false wall? Like, it locked me in here. Since it locked me in here, there must be a way to get out. The only other thing I can think of is killing the critter up there, but like, it's a long shot, honestly, with the angles in this game. Like, the fact that he's hitting me is a miracle. The fact that I might ever hit him would be a double miracle. And yeah, this door is completely locked. Maybe I came in a different way? Am I, like, turned around? Was there another door somewhere? I don't think there is. Like, I feel like, oh, there must... Yeah, okay, I must have turned around here to get in. That must have been what happened. Okay, well, that was annoying. I need to find a way to unlock that door. Put that on the list of things to figure out. Passage to the left, yep. Yeah, you guys all found it at the same time I did. Alright, so this area is kind of a bust. For now. Let's go explore the teddy bear area, since the teddy bear area seems to be the more interesting area right now. But yeah, like I said, I have an idea for a stream tomorrow involving some Doom wads. We'll see how it goes. I also need to go get that VGA cable, because I forgot to go pick it up. Amazon said they could get it to me 2 days faster if it went to a locker that's less than a mile away from where I live, which strikes me as incredibly silly. But, c'est la vie. So I'll go over there and get some Thai food, since some good Thai food near that locker. Kind of. We'll see. There we go, finally. I swear those dudes have like 1,000,000 hit points. Oh, that's another door. I don't know if I want to go to a lower door. Let's go to a higher door. You know what? Yeah, I just didn't want to deal with that. Using the... Oh, he's up here! Oh, I understand how this area fits together now. Oh, that's annoying. There's probably a control room over here. Lets me get into the lower parts.
Got it.
Maybe. Okay, is there a door? No, that's not a door. There's nothing behind me. Oh, there's a Dark Soul over there. That's nice to know. There's just another fucking window. Moments like this make you wish enemies could open doors. Oh, yeah. No, I was definitely trying to play with that earlier. Let the enemy come to me, open the door, that kind of thing. Does not work, so you just have to be more careful. Oh, God, there's so many critters in there. Oh, and the S&M dogs. Well, they're not too bad in terms of actual total HP. But still, I'm not enthused to be fighting them for some reason. They are definitely creepy critters. Oh yeah, I can't shoot them. That's through an entire grate. Alright, so... I came in through that door. Yes, the only thing to do in this room is actually exit via a different door. What? Are these automatic barn doors? Is that what I'm looking at here? What a silly concept. Alright, this is definitely new. I feel that's worth a save. This is a creepy room. Okay. Retractor 1. Alright, I found a retractor, so apparently I need more than one of these. Does explain a few things. Still not exactly sure what a retractor is or what it does. And then it spawns that. Some sort of lightning-based boss. Who may or may not be respawning behind me. Oh, I am so toast. In the world of late 90s, early 2000 horrors, there's no greater terror than pigs squealing. It happens a lot in this game. Like, we're just really excited about that. Okay. I'm going to explore this room before seeing about the lightning dude, because I think what I might just do is ditch the room. Oh, never mind. Lightning dude's already in the room. Kind of assumed the whole lightning thing might have been because of something I did, but I guess not. I also whiffed, and these things chase you. Oh, he's gone. And so's my fire. Did I murder it? Nope, there's still lightning somewhere. Like, I don't feel like killing this thing is going to give me anything worth the amount of effort it's going to take to kill him. Nope. Saw involved a bunch of pigs squealing. I never saw the Saw movies. There's the... One thing that amuses me is that one of the guys in the Saw movies, is also... what's his name? Brian Butters, I think. He's the primary actor in Pepsi Man. Which is just, you know, ridiculous when you really think about it. The fact that he had a serious role, but he's also the guy in Pepsi Man. Well, hope that doesn't break the game. Well, we murdered him, but we got him. We got him. It took some time and effort, but we got him. All right, let's save over that. We got the retractor, and we killed the thing in there, which probably is not all that important in the grand scheme of things, but we got the retractor, which I think is like the thing that will eventually let me go through those corpses we found in the asylum and actually defeat one of the 4 bosses. I think is how this works. But I was kind of surprised to see there's more than one retractor. I thought it would be a single item to get you to where you want to go, but no, I guess not. Kind of hoping that there might be an alternative path here. But it's looking like there's not. Like, this just shows you this window, which is really annoying. Well, at least that dude's dead. He can't bug me now that he's dead. Well, this room's interesting, actually. I'm going to fall off here just to see what happens. Probably in the sound effects library, an awful lot of games borrowed from. Oh, yeah. No, it's incredibly common to just reuse those sorts of Foley sounds. There's whole CDs where if you buy the CD, you get the license to actually use the sound in whatever medium you want. Actually watched a video by Film Cow, of all people, mentioning that there's a bunch of these illicit CDs going around that just rip these sounds from existing professional ones without paying the license fee. And he pointed out several that were just like pitch-shifted versions of ones he has from his CDs. Film Cow being the guy who did Charlie the Unicorn, in case that name doesn't ring a bell, amongst other things. And of course, textures and other things were also reused back then. I want to say someone found like the rock texture from Mario 64 was like just a picture that came with just a picture that came with the SGI workstations. Like, it was just there, just sitting in like the My Pictures directory in a default SGI install or something silly like that. All right, I kind of like where I'm at, actually. Like, this definitely seems like an area with some opportunity. Get in there. Get on there. There are more barrels. There are not more barrels. There are some barrels here, though. They don't have hearts in them. Okay. Metal reflection used on Mario. Metal Mario. The rock was used in World Tour. Okay. No, the rock one. There's a rock one that was used in like the in lava, Lethal Lava Land, and a few other spots. I definitely remember seeing that. I thought that was a default one, but the metal one was the default one. Then maybe I just misremembered. But it would not surprise me. Just again, like there'd be an awful lot of reuse back then. Because who really cares as long as it still kind of looks like a rock? Something Wilhelm scream. Oh, those. Aha! I knew it. I was like, I'm hearing something weird. There has to be something around here. I'm just not getting hit by those. Choices. Right, then left. Oh, man. And it goes in a circle, too? Oh, great. And another window of that same effing room. Well, at least I haven't been here before, because I haven't destroyed these containers yet. Blood water. Yep. Absolute worst sound effects, the children giggling one. Don't think I'm familiar with that one. Well, I don't know what I expected. This room looks more promising. Ah, it's the intro to Diddy Kong Racing. Okay. Yeah, I never played Diddy Kong Racing. I mean, I played it for a few minutes at Fred Meyer once, I guess, but yeah, it's not quite the same. Yeah, I don't like these critters. They're a lot harder to kill. This area's friggin' huge. That means it has huge guts. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the control room first, because I feel like that's got to be the shorter edge here. Possibly. Possibly. I feel like I just entered a much larger area. Again. Well, okay, got him. Hope it was worth it. Alright, well, can unlock something here. That's worthwhile, I guess. No, not the baton. I need the engineer key. Cool, I unlocked something. What did I unlock? Who knows? But it's a form of progress, and therefore we save. Use a bunch of horror movies and stuff whenever children are playing and stuff. Every time you hear it, you die a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I think some of that's just like Foley artists are being lazy, or they think it's cute to reuse that kind of thing. These are like actual big sins, but just, you know. I have no idea what the fuck that did. Let's go explore this path, I guess. Multiple paths? Nope, just this one. Just this one path. Okay. Oh, look, S&M dog. I'm so glad these things don't have much in the way of HP. Another heart container thingy. I can get up there, I think. Can I jump on this? No? Maybe? Nope. I think I have to... No, maybe that doesn't work. What's down here? There's also another bunch of water I could jump into. Just not that enthused about jumping in more water at this point. What? Oh, this is a blood waterfall? I couldn't tell. No, seriously, I could not tell there was a blood waterfall. I just walked into it. Well, that explained why there's so many Dark Souls to find in here, because I have a lot of movement abilities. Oh, I'm so toast. 21, there we go. Alright, well... guess I need to be careful there. Remember, there's going to be an S&M dog right as I get around a corner here. At least I can use that to heal up a little bit. But yeah, I'm going to save before going to the next room. Death and destruction. The sound effect in question? Okay. Take a moment to listen to this. I have definitely heard that one before. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I still don't see this as a blood waterfall. It looks like a perfectly conventional waterfall to me. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to save because I'm just not confident in my ability to kill that guy in the amount of time I got. I just don't have that much health. I don't have to walk too far to get back to him. I just realized that there's not merely one. No, there's at least 3 critters in this room that are all going to try and murk me. Okay, I'm gonna save a lot closer is what we're doing here. It's a very dirty waterfall, sure, but is it full of iron and hemoglobin? I don't think so. Okay. Don't like save scumming, but this room I think might be the exception. I think that might be the enemy. That or that's a very convincing wall I'm shooting. Yep. Yeah, even getting the drop on him, that did not work for me. The hallway is made of iron. That is true. That is true. Okay, I can take 3 shots, and then I'm dead. I don't know if I can do this room with the amount of life I have. I swear, even with first person... Oh, what did I just restore to? Why does it restore me to, like, the 4th one? It's simple, you can't. Love the waterfalling sound effect. It sounds like badly compressed. Probably because it was badly compressed, you know, on the N64. Oh, this room is worth it. There's 2 Dark Souls in this room. Just gotta figure out how to make this work for me. Apparently they were infighting. I probably should actually try to get them to do more of that. I also have voodoo power. I probably should try to exploit my voodoo power more often. Ah, dang it. Might have to bust out the stronger weapons. That's a fair point. Let's use another weapon. I think the Flambeau is probably the most powerful of my weapons. If I had to guess based on progression. This was behind a 5 gate. So if I want to use it, I probably should make sure I aim first. Can I aim this? Yes, I can. Can I aim it? No, I can't. Alright, put Flambeau on. Save, because I was dumb. Save with the bottom one, because I have to keep restoring. I may as well make sure I don't have to keep making the same dumb mistake over and over. Oh, the wind-up on that thing is awful. And I can only do one of them. Okay, well, let's try that again with less failure, hopefully. Access to potions? Not really. Like, I could leave and heal up a little bit. Like, part of my problem is I'm having a hard time figuring out where that far-off dude is. Oh, apparently gravity affects that thing. Maybe I don't want to use this weapon. So... like, what I could do is instead just, like, wander off and come back to this area. Because I know roughly... no, I have no idea where it is, actually. But, like, there is health in this area. Probably in those barrels. In fact, I think I'm shooting that guy's shadow. This one's working surprisingly well. Alright, now my cornering is a little bit ineffective because they moved. I got one of them, but at what cost? If I can, I want to only proc one of these critters. Like, this room is really well guarded. These are the hardest critters I've run across, except the weird lightning god thing in the room with the whatever it was called, the recapture or whatever it's called. Like, they shoot fast, they move fast, they have a lot of HP. And then he got back up. That's the other thing, like, this game has some sort of, like, stagger mechanic, where you have to hit them in stagger with a weak shot to kill them, it seems. Ah! Would you like the worst part of it? Yeah, I'm just gonna reload. If I got hit twice in the very first second, that's just not gonna work. Okay, turn that off. Grab this. Go back to first person. Like, I keep thinking I'm shooting his shadow. He's like 4 pixels over there. I cannot believe I cannot reproduce that. Like, I feel like getting the drop on him is worthwhile. But part of the problem is I'm not certain I'm actually getting the drop on him. Didn't get the drop on him. Alright. One sec. Let me chill out my hands for a sec. Doesn't always help. That's way too close. Okay, apparently just letting them kind of walk over there makes that a bit easier. Maybe. I kind of get the feeling there might be infighting, but I don't really think that's how this game works. I think way too much about Doom. Because Doom has nice infighting mechanics. Maybe I should just... you know what? I do not have... You know what? I'm going to try one more dumb thing. One more dumb idea. Oh, this is... right. Okay, yeah, terrible idea, that. They do too much damage to try and do swimming. Yeah, no. I need to either come in there loaded for bear, or I just need to have more HP, because I had like 3 HP. It was not really enough to do that. So we'll see what we can do and try to find something else. Like, for instance, over here, where there might be some barrels that could convey me HP. Stop doing that. These are all empty, aren't they? Those were all empty. Every single one of those was empty. How eminently pointless. Got all this in there? Like, really? Like, nothing? That was a couple more barrels, I guess. Okay, that's useful, but not... Okay, there we go. That's the kind of thing I need. Yeah, maybe we'll try again now. Now we have a little more HP. Just a little, though. Okay. Okay. Around the corner. Here's the deadly corner. Yes. Alright, let's save. Let's save in the 4th spot, because that's rough. We have made no real simple progress. Okay, well that was 1 shot on me. 2 shots. But I got one of them. Now it's asymmetric in my favor. Or symmetric in my favor. There we go. Oh. Things were going so well. So well. Yeah, just getting him away from that corner made all the difference. There's the other one. I'd love to get him further away from the corner. Ah, dang, that was one more hit that I wanted to take. That's 2 out of 3. Yeah, that dude's far away. I don't think even with first person I can really hit this guy consistently. Alright, I'm gonna do a save here. I know this is cheesy as all hell, but we're still gonna try another one. but I don't think he can hit me from here. That's not helping. I have 1 health. Okay, that much might be a dead save. Do I get healing by getting a Dark Soul? I kind of hope I do. Nope. Also, that means that there's... I think there's actually 2 more critters in this room, not just 1. Yeah, there's 2 critters in this room. Alright. I'm not playing this smart. Like, not at all. My greed is definitely being my undoing. Because, like, there's so... This room is so good if I could get this to work. I took 2 hits there. That's probably not going to do it. Like, there's 4 fucking Dark Souls in this room. I want those. And getting those would make a huge difference. Yeah, I took not too many hits. I may just have to abandon this and try to figure out where this is later. Honestly, I just don't have enough firepower. Like, these things aren't that bad to deal with if they're up close, but 4 of them in a room of this size... Like, I basically have to kill them all perfectly without taking damage for this to be feasible. I'm already having trouble seeing him, for starters. I hate the stagger mechanic. I don't even think I got the stagger on that guy. Like, I cannot tell if there's still 2 there or not. There are still 2 there. Okay, I staggered that one. Alright, cool. Are you kidding me? There's a third one there? I just misunderstood how this room works entirely. Completely misunderstood how this room works. I was like, man, I want those health bits. Get out of first person. And I got hit again. Yeah, I have to make that jump for this entire plan to work. Okay, yeah, that was not worth it. Alright, I give up. I want that the Dark Souls. I cannot get the Dark Souls. I need more HP to be able to pull off that room. I've banged my head against this for about 30 minutes. It is not worth continuing. It's a bummer, but it is what it is. I'll have to figure out where the hell this was again later. There were other areas I can explore. I just need more HP for that room. I can get those first 2 or 3 guys down maybe with cover shooting, but the last one is not going to happen. So that the other 2 in the room just are not going to cooperate, so I just have to do something else. Go over here. Oh, I think, yeah, this is the room I went in earlier. So this room is fine, actually. There's other stuff to investigate here. Go around the tube the other way and see if there's any other interesting things, like hearts. Yeah, there's more hearts. I'm actually not that far away from collecting another heart container. Well, F indeed. My dude is too stupid to get off of the... Oh, this has been a complete waste of everyone's time. Oh, wait. No, no. Turn around. But yeah, there's other paths, other things to explore. We'll figure this out in time. Yeah, I hate the water mechanics in this game. You just kind of get stuck on walls till you manage to figure it out. Alright, so go back around here. And then I came through here. I want to go jump off the water into the water here. At which point we'll go try to do our loop-de-loop around the friggin' thing. Alright, yes. I need to switch grips on this. That was the key to the whole thing for me, was switching the grips. That's how I can do underwater wells if I change how I'm holding the controller. Yep, other paths. I guess actually, no, this isn't another path. This is just the same path. Oh, maybe there was another one of these warts I can go hit in the other room. In the other half of this room. Like, that room over there, that terminal room is definitely important. Don't get me wrong. Picking up 4 Dark Souls would be great, but... maybe I should just die and see if I can navigate my way back to that room. Guess going through here right now might give me a decent hint how to get there. Because if I die, it'll give me my health back, but I respawn on the teddy bear bridge. Which, thinking about it, actually might just be smart. Yeah, there's another ward. Okay, this ward is not destructible. In fact, I'm pretty sure the teddy bear bridge is up here, so, like, dying is really not a big deal. In fact, let's see. I guess there's no real reason not to. I think I'm already kind of lost. And, oh, it's in here. But this isn't that far from where it is. I'm just going to die so I can get more HP. Like, I give up. I think this will work. Okay, my brilliant plan isn't so brilliant if I let him kill me again. I'm curious. Does it reload the level? Nope. No, it doesn't! They just load on top of me! This is terrible! It doesn't even reload the level, it just puts them right on top of me. So I reloaded the level, which was a bad idea, and then I died in such a spot where they're going to murder me indefinitely if I just get hit here. And in fact, I'll spawn on top of this chainsaw guy. So all in all, I don't think I came out of that much ahead. All I'm saying. Okay, so where do I want to be? I want to get back on top of this, which I think is going to take me this way. Just one bright side, killing enemies is going to get me more HP over time. Kind of. You know, if they don't take me out first. Like I said, I really hate the stagger system in this. This dude should be dead 4 times over, but no, because I staggered him and then didn't finish him off. He gets more HP. Okay, I think this was the route. Yeah. This is how I got here. just don't see myself ending up with more HP if I do this way. Okay. That's good enough. This should work. Hopefully with a little less save scumming this time. There wasn't a... No, it was just this path. Okay, like, I need to take less damage on the way in, for one. Just kind of wiggle my way through. I don't need my big voodoo flame right now. Okay, wiggle through here. Observe this thing, which I can't do anything about, which would have been nice, but I can't do anything about it yet. And then we surface in this room. Gives me a lot of extra voodoo power. I just can't really exploit it all that well with the inability to aim across a giant room. I don't know if this room had a critter in it or not. Also, which end of this room is the room way I want to go. I see chainsaws. Oh no, it's one of these guys. All the worse. And there's a second one, right? All in all, I think I've ended up here with less HP than I had intended. In fact, I'm pretty sure net-wise I have lost here. So I played that horribly. And I'd still need to take out three or four, maybe 5 more of those critters. God damn it. Oh, well, at least the level isn't reloaded, right? So I've got that going for me. All of the things I've killed stayed dead. So... let me rephrase that. Most of the things I've killed stay dead. I've made that door very unusable is what I've just done.
Unbelievable.
Turn around. Okay. There's 2 of them! They're on top of each other! You need to kill at least one of these, and then this whole plan can kind of work. Slap him with the big fireball magic. I really should use the voodoo stuff more often. I don't know why I'm so reticent, especially when it seems to be very effective. Provided I can fucking aim. I will admit, that's a big provided. Okay. Let's see about clearing out this room and finding some other useful items. Alright, so maybe not. My obsession with that one door is going to lead me to my undoing, I can tell you right now. A. Switch grip. Don't know why this control isn't on the left stick. It's on the right stick for some reason. It's very strange. Like, maybe it was initially mapped to the C buttons or something? On N64? I just don't know. Swim with the dolphins. Other bright side, though, if I do manage to kill a couple of those and then walk back here, it's not really the end of the world. It's not that long of a walk. As much as it annoys me. Alright, so we were here. There's that door. We turn around here and wander through this area. The S&M dog is going to try to murder me again. We'll get the drop on him because he's not actually that strong, being an S&M dog. And I think there was at least one of these barrels. Oh, never mind, that was a hard thing. At least one of these barrels had some health in it somewhere. There was a barrel with health, I swear. Hope better. It's up and down. How you doing, Steven? I've been a bit stuck on this very specific spot of the game for a little while because there's 4 friggin' Dark Souls right there, and I'm not very good at taking them. But it could be a lot worse. We're going to try one more time. I have a lot more health this time, and hopefully I can whack him with the fireball thing, maybe, from a distance. The wind-up on that thing is killer, though. Okay. Jumped someone's throat today. 3rd day in a row where people woke you up and won't let you sleep after 3 hours of uneasy sleep. Oh my. You have my condolences. That sounds rough. Oh, right. Gravity affects that stupid fireball. Like, that thing's only useful if you're doing it up front next to somebody. It's not certain if I'm hitting him. That's one down. I hope you can find some good sleep tomorrow, or soon. Because sleep is the key to everything. I screwed up the stagger mechanic. Like, I swear, the stagger mechanic exists to make it so this sort of peeking is ineffective. And I'm not even hitting him. And there you go, got him staggered, but again, the cost was really effing high. What? Kind of thought that would work. Okay, well, that's one. Nuts. You know what? I still took down enough of them. I wanted to walk back. Like, there's still two Dark Souls there to pick up. Even without taking on the 3rd guy, who's all the way around the corner. And there's nothing but fans in my way. Like, this is lame, but I have no qualms at this point, given how much time and effort I've put into this damn room. So, alright, this way. Switch grips. Like I said, nothing but fans, but still. Our guy does not excel at swimming. He definitely failed it in the real life. He's only okay at it in the dark side because of the fact that he doesn't have to breathe. Like, I'm pretty sure most of the times I've died in the real world have been by swimming mishaps in this game. Okay. Here we go. Go into that room. There's only going to be one of those critters remaining. It's going to be awesome. For some values of awesome, I'll be honest. Get out of the water! Oh, so frustrating. Okay, cool. Now we do the wall climb. Apparently I pressed the button to let go while I was finishing my drink, so I guess we're not doing that. Okay. Oh. Intriguing. I don't think I can even get up there. Alright. Well, that's unexpected. Okay, so I guess really what I should have done was just grab the two. I really should have just grabbed the two Dark Souls and left, because the other ones are inaccessible. Which is still something I could have done. What a huge waste of time this was. So yeah, I cannot get to the other side of the room, I don't think. Like, I'm looking at this. I think that water is too tall for me to climb. Like, that wall is too tall for me to climb out of water, so there must be another way to get there. Which, I don't know what it is, but alright. Well, you know what? We still got two Dark Souls out of it. I'm just gonna save after all of this. So I took, like, an hour of actual real game playing time to pull that off, and I really didn't need to. I could have easily gotten those on any other occasion, died, and taken them back. Should not have been obsessed with clearing that room. But, yeah. I'll learn better next time, maybe. I think there might have been some other, like, paths in here that I didn't try to take, like this. Which is a... You know what? Get on my flamey thing. There we go, so I can see what I'm doing. Like, there's some spots that definitely look like they could connect up, but if they don't, then, you know, no big surprise. There's over here. That's where I was in the mire. Yeah, I think that all that this particular path might have done was unlock those two Dark Souls. What a tease, indeed. I'm gonna be honest. I did that entire section with the idea that it was gonna be more worthwhile. I think this area is done for until I get either some sort of ability to jump higher out of water. In fact, what I should do is just use the teddy bear since I... No, if I use the teddy bear to warp back, I have to reload the area, which I don't want to do. But yeah, long story short, I think that was actually just bad. What about up here? Is anything in here? Nope. I assume that before, there were only 3 in there, only 2 were accessible. So altogether, that was a humongous and utter waste of time. So one thing I could consider at this point is trying to use the reactivator, or whatever it is, to go into one of the corpses we found near the beginning, near in the cathedral. Like, that appears to me, at least, as something very reasonable to do in this game, because I think that's how you actually, you know, progress. Can I even get out of here? I don't think I can. Oh, maybe there's a path over here. Yeah, that looks pretty pathy. Don't think I've actually been this way. All right, see you later, Matt. Have a good day of class, or not. I don't know. I guess it is Monday technically. It's a 4-day weekend for me, a 3-day weekend for me. So it's time is a little more ephemeral. I see 2 guys shooting at me. There are more than 2 guys shooting at me. Are you kidding me? Nuts.
Unbelievable.
Okay, how do I get back there? I was about to say, look at how much easier it is when I have space to maneuver. No, no, I just kept proccing new enemies to fight. That was a terrible way to do that room. Have I actually been this way? Yeah, I came up that way to get over here in the first place. What are the odds you can change a request? What did you request? I'd have to look it up. But I don't think I'm against people changing their requests, especially with the knowledge it's going to take forever for me to get to it. Probably had to sleep soon, too. Alright, see you later, Evil Ghost. What was your request? There's too many of them for me to remember. Kerbal? Yeah, if you want to change from Kerbal to something else, I think that's fine. I mean, I guess it depends upon what you want to change it to, but probably fine. Okay, there's 2 more of those and an S&M dog. Just need to curve it around. The requirements are not what you would expect for playing. Like, it has high system requirements, or I guess just like lay out your plan, and I'm happy to review it. Don't know yet. Okay, fair enough. Where's this guy even shooting from? Is there like a ledge? This enemy AI is not doing me any favors. The fact that he keeps getting stuck on that fence. No, shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Like I said, that stagger mechanic, it is awful. Minimum is an i5 64000 and an A2. Yeah. I probably meet the CPU requirements. The CPU in this thing is pretty recent. But the video card, I'd have to look up what video card I'm using, and I don't recall. It's not new. The video card is definitely not new. And, of course, this door is still locked, so I gotta find a way to unlock it. There's still one of the 8 souls lying around, though. Don't worry about it? Okay. Yeah, I'd be happy to downgrade just to the first one. Like, I've never played the first Kerbal Space program, and so that'd still be a decent amount of fun new things to learn. My nephews tried to get me to play it at one point in time, and I don't recall what my excuse was, but I didn't end up playing it. It might have literally just been, I don't own it. Alright, well that's a freebie. Thought you're kind of done with the game because the community ruined it for you? Oh, that's always the worst. My condolences. Yeah, you definitely got some time to think about it, based upon how far down on the list it is. So definitely don't worry about it for the time being. I certainly will contact you before trying to fulfill it anyway. It's a bummer though that like it only came out like not that long ago either. So the fact that they managed to ruin it in that short period of time is a tremendous drag. Transparency here keeps fooling me. Alright, so... Oh yeah, get out my flame thing so I can see her. This torch is still the best item I've picked up yet, because it lets me see things. Even more so than her doing damage, being able to see in dark environments. Highly valuable. Came out 4 days. Yeah, that's like no time whatsoever to ruin it. It's the power of fandom right there. Oh, very disappointing. Oh, actually, I'm here now. Which got me over here, and then from here, I actually don't know where I want to go, do I? Unless by symmetry, there's another hole in the wall over to the left. Which is looking very unlikely. I'm gonna have to reload. On the other hand... Oh wait, hold up. Not at all. I can just go through here, this other path. This game's been pretty good about not, like, letting you screw yourself over by going through a one-way and hosing yourself. I really should assume it does that. Okay, I take it back. This area is pretty one-way, isn't it? Pretty one-way-y, isn't it? Like, I don't know how to get back out of here. Just most community being a dick about something. Might not even buy it when it comes out or refund it after an hour of testing. Also reasonable. Alright. So let's see. Find 5 Dark Souls. Find the Retractor. Find the Dark Soul. Shut down Piston. Find 2 Dark Souls. Open Schisms. You know what? Let's open a Schism. Now if I have to use teleport, I may as well teleport someplace cool. Let's save, because I'm paranoid. Nice to be fighting dudes that I know how to fight again. Actually, I don't need to fight them, do I? I just need to run up one of these, because I don't really care which schism I open. I don't think it matters too much. Nope, just some unexploded ordnance. No. There we go. All right, let's try this out. I'm not certain how it's gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. All right, dude being crucified. Let's retract you.
My God, it opens thus, and there is more within. And within, the journey continues. Let it be so.
You know, a lot of things could have happened there, but that was not what I was expecting. All right, this is me back to real life. It's been forever since we've seen this dude in real life. And it's playing Revile? Taps? I feel I should know this song. Guess we were at the Vietnam War Vets place. I don't feel very confident in my ability to kill this dude. In part because I have a gun now and not my shadow gun. Of course, that's the one law you won't break, Shadow Man. Those police lines will not cross. What just happened? So, what just happened was sort of like the bigger part of the game. The goal of this game ultimately, and all of the wandering I've done in the dark side, has been in service of finding these things that let me open up those corpse portals. So that I can go face some actual, like, serial murder people and murder them because they've been infested with dark sideness or something. Like, they got Dark Souls too, but they don't have the ability to control them the way I do with the thing, voodoo mask I've got inscribed on me or something. Again, feel free to take all of this with a big grain of salt, because this is me trying to remember exactly what this is going on. But I think the key thing here is I defeat the 4 of them, and then I go on to fight a boss, is how this works. the final boss. And so I picked this one first because it was on the left. Anyway, let's go into this big snake tube, because why not? Can I use voodoo? No, I don't think I get voodoo powers here, do I? I just have regular powers. Regular gun isn't quite as good. This is definitely a creepy place. Reveille? Okay. Yeah, it's been a while. I don't think I've ever actually... Yeah, I don't pronounce those words as much as I probably should. So I saw one heart container. I guess how many heart containers are in here? It usually says somewhere, right? That's how many totals. That's how many total. There's like 32 in this area. That's way more than I was expecting. I expected it to be a fairly small area. So I feel like I've lined up with the world's worst amusement park. Anyway, I gotta shoot this dog now. Because that's the kind of game it is. Oh, hey, look, it is kind of a terrible amusement park. Hey, kids, let's have a really wild time. Alright, this alligator dude. This actually might be a terrible, absolutely terrible amusement park. Guess we'll go through the front door now. I was kind of expecting a cutscene. Nothing of interest. Everyone's favorite screensaver, the white sphere. May as well break these as I can. I keep expecting something creepy to happen, but nothing creepy is happening.
Padlocked. Maybe I should just shoot the thing off.
Eh? I guess I stepped on the keyboard and it opened something?
Yes.
I shot it from over there. Okay, that's what the whole point of this area was so that I could shoot that one thing. Employee only beyond this point. Good thing we're very law-abiding. Camp. Oh, Kala? Huh. Alright, this is like a creepy summer camp then, I guess. Classic horror trapping right there. See what we got over here. I still feel we could have done that from a number of places instead of just that specific room. It feels very linear. Convenient light pole. Another dog. So those are the only things I can run into in this world is a dog. There's another dog. Got some stuff here. Got some arms, possibly legs. All right, definitely know the creepy summer camp thing. I found a health kit. I forgot that is important in the real world. How about you shoot the dog before it gets you? I'm gonna guess the one Dark Soul I get in this place is probably gonna come like right off of the dude. Be my guess. Still surprised there's 32 dang hearts. That's a ridiculous amount for an area that I thought was gonna be pretty tiny. So I'm also, like, trying to exhaustively search for these things. Really wouldn't mind having another point on my health bar, just in general. Let's see what the teddy bear says about this area, actually. I don't know what my goal here is. Find the SMG. Alright, I guess this is the point where I become better armed in this game. And then that's a total one-way gate. I'm not going to be able to continue past that point. Oh, look, an alligator. Or crocodile. Or something. Well, if it bleeds, I can kill it. Probably. Just flip right on over. Is this muck? It's muck. Oh god, the frame rate. Something in this area is causing it to suffer. Oh, probably all these crocodiles. I think I want to not be in the mire with the crocodiles. Just as a general rule. Good thing it takes forever for these things to turn around. Yeah, my regular gun is not very good. Ooh, hey, what's this? Found a secret, probably not an actual secret spot now I think about it. Just a kind of secret spot, a semi-secret spot. This is actually probably where I need to go, honestly. But my secret finding senses were tingling. So I wanted to come over here. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything else in here that isn't just crocodiles trying to eat my feet. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Not seeing nothing. Oh, hey. It's a big box. The box does not bleed. We will leave the box alone. Okay. Oh, whoa. That dude's got a way better gun than me. I'm kind of hoping I get to use his gun soon. I'm not going to step in the bear trap. What? Oh. The hell? So it's an automated turret? It's an automated turret. I don't think I can shoot and kill the automated turret. I think the best I can really do is just avoid its line of sight. It's about trying to find anything else. I was really tempted to pick up those items on the ground, but I'm really glad I noticed those were bear traps. Alligator. If there's anything in that water that's not alligator related. But first we go in here.
Sweet Jesus.
There's something here. It's a little stuck in the corner. There we go.
This should be useful.
Alright, cool. Now we're dual wielding. Huh. Maybe this isn't the guy I thought it was. Come over here and check out this box. Shoot this alligator. I don't trust these alligators. But they are so surprisingly docile. Okay. Yeah, there's something down here.
I need air and quick.
Oh, right. He has to breathe. I forgot about that. Like I said, he's not good at breathing. Or not good at swimming. Like, he's abjectly terrible at swimming. Right, gotta put my guns away. Alright. Well, at least we achieved one of the things we needed to do on our way out here. Ain't gonna waste 40 bullets yet, though. Only got 40. Doesn't make a lot of sense to throw them away quite yet. We're gonna end up down there at some point, aren't we? How many are we up to? 7. Enter, if you dare. Alright, well, now I definitely feel like I should be using my my offhand weapon now. Oh, I even got that, like, arcade-style flooring, except with, you know, the giant red bloodstains that usually doesn't come with With the feeling I'm going to be like ambushed by a monster truck coming out of there. Just follow the blood red road. This one of 5 would show that breaking mask. Something mask? I'm not sure. Oh, police line, do not cross. And touch something that's city? Okay, well, can't do much about that. Well, we know there's something in there. Weird to see you with a real gun. Yeah, we've been in the Death World, or the Deadlands so long, it's really weird to be back in the real world, but that's the whole point of this game in the grand scheme of things. Ears, pricked, savor, every scream. Okay. Dude's definitely excited about that kind of thing. Hey, apparently I can't get over there. Huh. Oh, you get in there via a vent. Gotta find a vent somewhere. Great. Oh, bleeding mask? Yeah, I was not having much luck reading these messages. Between their hand and the bad lighting and, you know, just being written in blood. Makes it a bit hard to read.
God help us all. Remote control. Maybe I could use this.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to run into a monster truck there. Teeth bared to strip the carcass. I think. Alright, maybe this way. Probably need to do some backtracking soon. I can kind of feel it. Or the game's just going to let me backtrack from here. The blood is one of the problems. I mentioned it was one of the many problems. Not the only problem, just one of them. It's gonna be a lot of build up to this. I certainly hope it actually works out. No, this has to be... Okay, there's a secret or something over there, but I guess I would just head over there normally later. Nope, can't open that employee door. This way? Yeah, okay. Alright, so that's how we get here. Which, if I go the right way, I can go pick up the heart, which I think it's this way. Or maybe I'm just going to get lost really quick. You know, just one of those. I'm not sure how far down I went, to be frank. Alright. That's one way. Can I shoot this? Nope. Still haven't gotten that ability. I think this is where I wanted to go, though. And it was close to where I wanted to go, but it wasn't where I wanted to go. And tongue to lap that vessel dry.
Unbelievable.
I gotta save. I get the feeling something like bad's just about to happen. Thought that might have been an actual, like, gun noise. I have to go come in here and turn on the creepy projector. Okay, not allowed to jump up that way. Probably should go investigate the hanging corpse, though. Strikes me as a thing I probably should do. Yep, there sure is a hanging corpse there. Alright. Not much I can do about that. Fire exit. Can I go through these, or is that the only way? Still kind of surprised that, like, that's the only enemy I've run into, aside from, like, the completely docile alligators and the attack Dobermans, is, like, that one auto chain gun, which may or may not have come with a man. I feel like there was a dude attached to it, and that he disappeared in green stuff, but it was far enough away that I might have just mistook it. The worst part is, due to how mazy this place is, I'm not certain I'm necessarily going to the right place or the wrong place. Or just exploring for the sake of exploring at this point. But this door, does this door work? No. That door doesn't work either. Alright, we're now in here with this one texture. Okay, I'm not allowed to jump that way. I can fall down into the pit with all of the alligators. I think I'm going to try a different path first, before I go to the pit of all the alligators. Because I definitely thought there were other paths to take. Presuming the game will let me. Let's see, I came from that door. Okay, glad I came back. This door could open? No, actually, I guess I was on the right path. Huh. I'm not really seeing much else here to mess with. Just that. Still feel like I'm supposed to go to the projection room and project something onto the hanging corpse. But if the game's not going to require me to do it, I don't have to do it. But once again, I'm really glad that the alligators are surprisingly docile. Means I don't have to worry all that much about dying here. I guess I could try out the SMG. Definitely seems better at alligator killing, but also I ran through like 20 bullets that fast. I'm not terribly convinced it's worthwhile. Anyway, platforming time. Okay. Great, jump. And more ammo. Convenient doors. Yeah, I think if I'd gone through a different route of that vent maze, I could have gotten an extra heart thing, but I don't think I care that much. I'm not, like, aiming to 100% this game. Getting more hearts just is a good thing to get. Alright, we got the teddy bear spot. Cool. If we want to warp somewhere else, we can do that now. That might be worthwhile. Oh, that's a canoe. What's this? It's a lantern. Huh, pleasant. This is deeper water. I can tell by the less alligator I can see. Could you please finish murdering this half alligator? He does need better gun. I have a better gun, I'm just afraid of using it because there's limited ammo for it. Probably a bad idea in the long run, but... Alright, I guess we'll just go with swimming. Right, he sucks at that. Ocala is the name of the camp. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm getting nommed. Yep. I gotta murder more alligators. You'd buy that? Of course you would, Fisk, of course. Alright, well, the good news is... the alligators I kill stay dead. So, we'll get in the water. The problem is I can't see through this water at all, and he has to breathe. Which are two facts I'm not terribly happy about. I don't really want to take on more than one alligator at a time. He also sucks at swimming.
I think my lungs are gonna burst.
There's a lot of things here to dislike.
There must be another way in.
Alright, 250 is the max number of bullets. Okay, now that I've hit that, I'll feel a little bit better about using more bullets. I also note that I'm probably going to have to go around into that passage at some point. The underwater one I saw. Once again, noting that my dude is absolute rubbish at swimming. Like, he doesn't have that much breath. Look at that. Like, he's only been underwater for like a minute. Half a few seconds. But we're going to have to go through it, unless the other side here provides me with something more interesting to do. Because I'm not seeing it yet. Guess I see the heart. That's nice. And I guess he's not like reviving his entire breath stack every single time. So I'd actually need to jump in at an opportune location to make sure I get this right. I like that skybox though, dang, look at that. Look at those clouds. Nice clouds. I'm a fan.
I think my lungs are gonna burst.
Okay. Scout. This is the way to go, but I think I'm gonna end up dying. Yep. He sucks at breathing. I don't know what I was supposed to do there. Alright, well, let's go try to go in the front door again. I guess I didn't really explore that idea that much. I got enamored by the pit. That door does look kind of shootable, possibly. Don't think I tried it. Yeah. It's not shootable. Well, I mean, I can shoot it. It just doesn't do anything. Oh, hey! Nice of the alligators to come over here where I can shoot them. There's 3 of these critters. Pick up the other ammo. Wonder what the base damage is on this thing. Alright. Well, at least the water's a lot less dangerous now. I just don't know how I'm going to make it through there, given how what a rubbish swimmer this dude is. And it's not like it hurts me if I... It's not like Mario 64 where you take damage when you run out of breath. No, instead you just die. So, like, unless there's an upgrade that lets me breathe underwater that I don't have, which I might need, which would explain why the checkpoint's, like, right here. I don't think I can continue along this path.
God, where's the damn surface?
See, does the teddy bear say anything about it? Nope. In fact, it thinks I've cleared what objectives there were there, so I guess we're not doing that. Yeah, I think I must need be able to bring out my voodoo powers. I must need to be able to manifest them in real life to be able to actually get through there. So I guess let's go talk to Nettie. We haven't done that yet. The game wants me to, so that seems like a thing to do.
Nettie, I've found out how the 5 reach this world, but when I cross over from the asylum, it's always daytime life side, and I'm going to need my powers as Shadow Man to truly kick their asses. Maybe I should just hang back and wait till nightfall, which ain't easy, cause the 5 are after my blood.
No use hanging back, Mike. The prophecy's upon us, and with every hour we're drawing closer to its terrible conclusion.
Well, if I can't use my shadow powers on the 5, we're screwed.
I have an idea. Your esteemed predecessor, Maxine St. James, once spoke to me of L'Eclipseur, the bringer of night, an ancient blade said to release the shadow into the world of men. This blade's hidden deep within the heart of Deadside. You already have 2 of its pieces. Bring me the last piece, and there may be a way to get you your shadow powers to fight the 5.
Alright, well that explains why I need those things. And how we'll actually get to use our more useful powers. Talk to Nettie again? So... Interesting. Yeah, Yeah, I need the Dark Souls to open more gates. I think that's what it comes back down to. Great. Alright. While I'm thinking about what my options are, I'm going to get up really quick and take a pee. I'll be right back. Alright, options. I definitely think of all of the places to go Dark Souls hunting. Probably the smartest one would be to go back into the Playrooms. Because there's just still many more of them to get. Like, most of these I've actually covered the Dark Souls pretty well. Like, you can see 3 out of 4, 3 out of 4, 1 out of 4, not so much there, but, you know, don't have the items for it. 2, I can't get one there, but found a lot of them in the Temple of Life. None in this area. This area must be humongous, but I don't have access, haven't figured out how to get access to it. Which probably requires shutting down the piston. And then... yeah, there's more there, but I don't know. There's exactly one place. There's probably a blood waterfall I could probably go into here. That's what I bet there is. I vaguely recall a blood waterfall near the beginning of the level, but hard to say. Also, of course, this doesn't warp me to the beginning of the level. It warps me here, which is most distinctly not to the beginning of the level. Right, that's full of lava. Let's go the other way. I'd really like to avoid the whole lava thing, if I can. I think I can, because this is at the top of that Palenthea. Okay, so I just need to run through this room, I think. We'll just ignore these guys. So I'm pretty sure I can just walk through here, and we'll be back near the beginning, where this starts up. Where there's a good chance of a... get over there. Of some sort of lava. Speak of the devils. There they are. Like I said, blood waterfalls. So one of these is going to give me a Dark Soul, and I think I'm close. Like, how many Dark Souls do I have? 33? I'm not sure exactly how many more I need, but I felt like I was close to getting level 6. And getting level 6 opens up a few different possibilities that we've definitely found. Well, also, if I get like 6 more of those, I can get more health, so that also is good, regardless of whether or not this is the blood waterfall I need. Something else of interest, you know, talking about Shadow Man powers on the light side, it strikes me as odd that I would be getting all of these, like, weapon upgrades, and then I would be using my Shadow Man powers to actually fight these guys. I must have to fight them with conventional weaponry, at least somewhat. Otherwise, there's no point in giving me this conventional weaponry. Aside from, you know, just, it's nicer to kill crocodiles with the SMG, kind of. Though the bullet economy doesn't seem like it's a good idea to waste them on mooks. Oh, hello. It's one of these. This is a bigger area than I was expecting. And, of course, there's a lot of spikes. But I was right about this, about where it was, about the blood waterfulness. Alright, what does the teddy bear say now? Still don't have enough Dark Souls. Isn't that annoying? Okay, let's go back here. If it says I can get 5, there must be a way to get 5. I just need to figure out where I'm not looking yet. I say, look at those reflections and realize, no, there's just a dude right there with a chainsaw. You never expect... well, yeah, actually, in this game you do expect dudes with chainsaws fairly regularly. Come on. Right, I stagger him right as he gets a shot on me. Okay. Oh, there were some areas over here. I don't know if I actually explored this part very well. Yeah, this looks new. I guess I didn't come over here. I think I just turned on something. Oh, right. It's a locked door. Or, no, I guess it's not a locked door. It's a locked enough door. I definitely want something more powerful. I don't know why the camera screwed me like that. Just turned me right around. I probably was just dead and didn't know it yet. But whatever. That puts me in a good state to get through that room. Because they're all going to be outside of that tiny room so I can take them on more easily. Of course. There's going to be a hook melee guy right on top of me. Get the stagger. Don't even care. I just want him dead. Okay, there's more in here. Those long distance critters. Okay. What do we got in here? Got another heart container. Not complaining. And this torture seat. I guess that's why they call this the playroom. That's about it, actually. It's kind of a dreary room full of blood. Did get a second heart thing. So, you know, worked out. Making progress of a sort. I'll have to go back to the Temple of Life once I get enough of them, though. This room seems to be full of lava. I can't know if that's... Yeah, that is actually a wall. Glass wall. Alright, let's try a different path. Yeah, I got so distracted by this water area that I totally missed these areas. Oh, wait, no, I did go down here. I came in through a different path here. That was convenient. But I did hit a button. Maybe it opened one of these doors? Yeah, that door's unlocked. Okay, if there's something pot shots at me. No, I don't think I procced him. Never mind, dude up there is totally taking pot shots at me. I hate the wind up on this thing. Like, it's literally a melee weapon. Oh wait, no, I've been in here before. This room was a total bust. Yeah, I remember this room. It sucked. Right, because if you, like, see into a room here that you want to be in, I think. Maybe. And this one's locked. Flesh, bricks, lava. Classic components to build the house. I think you could probably do that in Minecraft if you wanted, right? I'm pretty sure you could use all of those to build a house in Minecraft. How you doing, Curtis? I'd say I'm running in circles, but I think that would give circles a bad name. Like, I swear I opened a thing that made a difference somewhere, but I just have no idea where. Like, I think this must have... What am I looking at? That's a critter in there. And I probably, like, let him out. I don't know if I'm not sure I'm happy with what I did there. I don't know if I want to face the critter in the elevator looking thing. It's not really my jam. Yeah, I think I've done everything I can over here. Charge up right before getting in here again. I thought there was a critter in here. Maybe it's the next room that's full of critters. The next room is full of critters. Alright. That's another problem down. Of course, I find the chainsaw guy and proc him. That's brilliant. Serpentine, serpentine. not altogether convinced that having the high ground is advantageous, as one would think. Oh, he's got like me one more shot and I'll be dead to rights. And I can't get near any... Nope. Eating some grub. What's the lore in Shadow Man? So here's what I believe is going on in Shadow Man. And things I've learned now. I'm this voodoo dude who I believe was dead, but somehow is less dead now. Because this voodoo priestess gal went and put in like sewed a mask into me, and so now I'm the Shadow Man who can walk between worlds and stuff. Basically, I'm supposed to avert the apocalypse, which is going to be caused by like 5 dudes who have been infested with a dark soul each, even though I'm collecting dark souls as if they're jiggies. But it's cool because I have a voodoo mask sewed into me, so I don't have to worry about that being a corrupting force. I just unlocked one of those areas by attaching some sort of thing to a corpse. So I unlocked an evil summer camp of some sort. And was wandering through that, but I've discovered I need my dark side powers to have a chance at being able to pass the most devious obstacle yet. Swimming. My dude doesn't swim good enough to get past the evil summer camp. So we have to figure that one out. But that's what we're trying to do, is get enough Dark Souls to acquire the final thing to give me my dark side powers in the real life. That's where this is. That's the other side of that room. Okay. I'm a little less confused now. Oh, it's edgy as all fuck. Edgy as all fuck. So, the summer camp was already like a big police cordoned off section. Lots and lots of blood, flies, and of course alligators for some reason. So, still could be worse. Somehow. Ow. But I'm making some progress. Right now I'm just trying to find more Dark Souls. Like, basically, I need more Dark Souls to pass this. Like, I need more red pages or stars in Mario or Jiggies. So, once I find a few more of them, I'll be, I wouldn't say sitting pretty, but definitely in a better spot. Yeah, okay. I don't remember if I went all the way across this bridge, if that's where exactly I came from. But either way, I'm just looking for areas to explore at this point that I may or may not have already been to. Definitely already been to this one. But I hate this dude who was taking pot shots at me, so I'm totally killing him. Oh. I got confused by the chainsaw dude. I was like, where did he come from? This is still glass. I can't get in there. Like, that's just another... I don't know what's in there. I don't know if I want what's in there. Enough Dark Souls to acquire the ancient snorkel of breath. Yeah, something like that. Hey, man. Oh, for fuck's sake. That snorkel's just been like a snorkel to me. I think I shot him in the ass with it, but it's really hard to tell. This thing has an obnoxious wind-up. So, yeah, just trying to find any place where I can solve something resembling a puzzle to unlock something new. Because I've not had much luck for a bit. I was on a pretty good Dark Soul roll for a little bit, but now I've dried up a bit. I did find the thing that let me teleport through the crucified corpses. So I got that going for me. Go away, S&M dog. That's a bummer I didn't get the health out of there. Where did he come from? Is there a door here that I don't see? Like, I haven't gotten down to this room yet. I don't know how to get there. Oh, there's a pentagram. That's always nice. I've definitely been here. I remember making fun of those doors. Right. Right. This is where I got that object. Had to fight a weird lightning guy to not to get it. I could get it without fighting the weird lightning guy. But to get out of that area, I felt the need to murder him. Though I think I could have just run away and he probably wouldn't have left the room. They're really bad at doors, the mooks in this game. So, I think that covers all the spots here that I can get to. Like, is there a... There's a rope. Alright, that's what I wasn't seeing. I was like, this room is a huge tease. Like, this Dark Soul's just sitting there, begging to be collected. This room's a tease. That Dark Soul was just sitting there, begging to be collected. So apparently you can't get to it from that direction. Gotta come to it through the other direction. I don't know how to get up there. In this room, I don't think... Did I see anything in here that was activatable? No, just lots and lots of blood. Alright, well, that's another thing to put on the investigation list. Right, I still can't open... I still have a way to open that door. I am a little bit annoyed that that literally went nowhere. Love that they have big handles. I think they're supposed to be locks, not handles. But, you know, you're not wrong either way. They're kind of silly. They are incredibly silly. Alright, so... I think I came through here at some point, so I'm out of better ideas. So we're just going to go down here for a bit. See what we can find at the bottom of this. Take advantage of our swimming prowess in the Darklands. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Yep. They are weird doors. Okay, yeah, I remember being in this room at one point. I'm done with whatever I need to do in that room, I think. Unless there was a door that would have been nice to open, but action at a distance. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. You know, I can hear the fans coming up, but these sound nothing like fans. I don't even know how to describe the noises they're making. But they sure as hell don't sound like fans to me. Alright, this was the room I got into from the very start. And I don't think it's where I need to be. Hey, I got one! I usually mess up the wind-up on that. Like I said, I think this thing's a melee weapon. At least that's how I have to treat it, because I suck at using it. Oh, damn it. Well, so much for getting that dude's health. Okay. Right, I found a second way out of here after activating these in that room above. And that's how I got in here. Of course, I can't get back there because the things I jumped on to do that are gone. Pretty sure this is the half of the room I was in to begin with. Doesn't sound big enough. It sounds very tiny. Yeah. It's just a weird noise. Like, it sounds like a hamster wheel, you know? It doesn't sound like a convincing large fan that's spinning underwater. I'm not even sure what an underwater fan would sound like, to be honest. I mean, I guess that's what a motorboat kind of is. Is a big-ass underwater fan, but it goes a lot faster, so the pitch would be higher. But yeah, I'm a little lost. This is one of the bigger areas with an awful lot more 3D movement that I've run into. But here's where I started at the beginning. That's how I came into this place. Just get up there. I don't care how you do it, just haul your ass up there. I did the jump in the cheese room. I don't remember what there was in the cheese room, actually. I think this room also might have been a bust. Yeah, this cheese room... Oh, never mind. There was a spot up here. I did this. He jumped up here. Go up here. I'm trying to remember, like, hit a button or something up here. Like, something that made this area useful. No, I jumped over there. That's what I did. And it turned out to not even be the way in. So I think it was locked. Maybe it's different now. So I think I did unlock the door here. Oh good, it's a hooker. I'm always happy to see those guys. Instead of shotgun guy or rifle guys. Alright, we undid that. We went through here. I went down here. Alright. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. Yeah, that's how I got up here, is by jumping around there. Okay, so that's how that part fits in here. And hit this button to open up something else. And there was this tiny bit of room with nothing in it. Or so it seemed. So it still seems, actually. So that area is pretty much dead and off limits. It's just not useful. This area over here is accessible to me. Like, I'm just kind of wondering if something I did somewhere else might have made this room more interesting. So I think it was just an overlook last time I was here. It was just an overlook. Yeah, this room is not useful at all. So yeah, the front door to this place is really effing weird because, like, you can't get anywhere in the actual complex without swimming. Like, not at all. Like, I thought there might have been a third door of interest, but no. Maybe I should try my luck in another spot. Like, maybe there's another blood waterfall I can easily find in one of the other areas. Because I'm kind of running out of ideas of where to go in this place. And frankly speaking, if I'm going back inside, I may as well go back via Teddy Gate. But it's, yeah, it's a great choice. Alright, so there's 2 Dark Souls in the experimentation rooms that I can get to. It's probably not a bad idea to try. Apparently I can do everything in the cageway. I didn't spend that much time in the cageway. Why don't we try the cageway really quick? Though I'm kind of fading here. I started a bit later than I probably should have. Leave my flame off. Like, this area is divided up into 2 big sections. One... You know what? Actually, I might be able to get into that. I might be able to use the waterfall thing to get into that section now that I'm thinking about it. The, not sure what to call that section, but there was a section where I was like, I'm completely lost and stuck at this point. And that movement ability might be all the difference. Because there was a path around that area. It just wasn't very useful. He's aim. He's staggered. Oh, he's not just staggered. He's dead. Okay. I'm not sure I hit him with it. Oh, you're not dead yet. I am so tired of these shamblers. I really need to use the voodoo weapons more often. Maybe I should bust out the other voodoo weapon. The one that's more gun-like and less weird lacrosse ball-like. Cat breed? What? Which cat? I think Paw Sense works on all types of cat breed. How you doing, Noah? Or cat bred. Oh, I guess that makes more sense. Oh god, cat bread. There was a CTF problem we did a million years ago where you had to like get a image file that this particular neural network would accept. And I started working on it, trying to reverse engineer it, and my buddy Snyder just uploaded this picture of a cat poking its face through bread. And it worked. Apparently that was an acceptable picture. The way everyone else solved it was ignore the problem set forth before you, upload random crap to the server, hope it works. And lo did it. Alright, this also isn't the area I thought it was. I think I'm mixing up two different bigger areas, but... Can I get over... I'm not sure how to get over there. So I do have some options, I think. Yeah, I can get over there. Alright, dude. I haven't saved in forever, because I really haven't made any progress. Yeah, I've spent 30 minutes kind of going in circles. Alright, now here's a part where it looks like he's in pain. But remember, despite all the blood coming off of him, he's not actually in pain. Now, it's just all cool, man. He's just bleeding a bit. Could I don't think I can make a jump to get over there. Disappointing, because when they present a interesting problem that doesn't need to be solved. Yep. I imagine you're thinking of that that Game Boy one that we, had, which didn't have anything to do with Game Boy. It just happened to be embed the correct x86 into this Game Boy ROM, and off it went, and it was silly. It wasn't a good CTF problem, but an awful lot of those CTFs had kind of low quality control. Yep. Oh, I remember. You drove out to Squiggles, excited about this problem, and discovered, 5 minutes later had nothing to do with your particular set of skills. Other than looking up the Game Boy header. That was basically it, and it was sad. Alright, well... Is this where... I think this is the room... Ow, crap. This is the room where I sequence broke and got stuck, which might explain why I just left it. Like, there might have been other things to do in this area, but my sequence breaking... Well, nope. Kind of made it unnecessary. Yep. It was totally bullshit. Kind of funny in retrospect, but still bullshit. Well... Oh, I guess I can't get on top of this. Can't get on the rope. Right, I remember what I did here. I jumped on a bunch of stuff, and it still was like, no, you shouldn't be here yet. And then I fell into the lava and died, is the end of that sentence. Okay. The place where I came from, where I took this train from to get here, had stuff to go and do, but I didn't do any of it because I got enamored by the train. The problem is, I don't... Oh, wait. I can totally send this thing back. Use the engineer's key. There we go. I was trying to remember how to get there. And that helped. Off we go. Off we go. All abroad. Who's going abroad? Yeah, I scarcely explored this area. I'm not sure what area it is, to be frank. Cageways. Oh, it's still the cageways. They're just different. Oh! Alright, I feel really good about my choices now. Well, aside from that, I gotta fight my way back off the train, but that always happens. I'm just gonna leave. The only way they can really hurt me is if I stand here and let them hurt me. They're maggots. Alright, so you know what I didn't even do? I didn't even try going through this door. Like, there's a humongous amount of space I did not even begin to look at here because I went to the train because, trains. I like trains. Like every, kid likes trains. Yeah, you can see I was not here because I didn't hit these barrels and did not get the Hearts Within. Of which we're really close to getting another health upgrade. I'm feeling good. Would board a coffin-themed train car? I don't know if I want to do that. It's not the worst theme. Only watch trains for the crashes. I don't know, trains can be kind of fun to watch. You know, train spotting and all that, minus the, you know, excessive heroin use. Oh. Or the thing could just be here.
The power of the Dark Souls. I embrace it.
Yep, that's all I needed. I needed one more fucking soul. And? Nope. I was really hoping I'd get my last thing, but I guess not. I know where there's a 6th gate, and so I definitely want to go there and try to open the 6th gate. I think that's the smartest move right now, because it might give me the ability to go place. So we got 2 coffins. I want to say this is the better one. I was trying to think about other trends. Oh yeah, I learned something today. I was curious, because I always heard about Casey Jones, but I didn't actually know anything about him. Like, I know he's sort of a vaguely tall tale-ish, Paul Bunyan-ish kind of guy. Turns out he actually existed, and he did something fairly laudable, which was try to stop a train before it hit another train. Which was kind of the surprise. Just didn't know that. Oh yeah, that's just Gibbs. Have switching technology and we could still communities with trains. Yeah, the switching technology's gotten better, but... Wait. Oh, wait, hold up. Where was that 6 gate? I'm thinking there's 2 6 gates, aren't there? I might be lost. A little bit lost. Still kill communities with trains. I think I might not be parsing that correct, because it sounds like we're running trains into, like, buildings. But I don't think that's your meaning. As national security... Oh, yes, the train crashing stuff recently. Yeah, no, totally, that is pretty awful. It's bad. That's a 7, okay. That's not the one I want. I feel I should say something more enlightening than it's just bad. But basically, like, it is an issue, especially if we're going to use trains to move sensitive and dangerous chemicals around. There's always been a bit of a hullabaloo around Seattle because we have a train that regularly runs crude up and down the coast, and it literally runs on the coast. So, and that is a bit of a problem. I think this might be one of the... Oh, please tell me I can jump up. One of the coffin gates. One thing I am kind of looking forward to, especially with the Ohio one, is I'm expecting that the CSB will do a post-mortem, and those are always kind of interesting. And I think, actually, this is where I want to go. Because I think if I follow this out, it takes me to the 6th gate. No, it takes me to a 6th gate. That's not the one I was looking for, but that works. But yeah, I do enjoy a good CSB post-mortem video on these things. And they'll probably have some interesting things to say about sort of where the failures occurred. Assuming it's actually in their wheelhouse to manage it, which is debatable. I know where this is now, actually. To that stupid place where I can teleport right into the middle of death. Right there, which is stupid. Alright, what do we got here? We have the ability to... That's a totally new area. Okay, that's... I probably just walk across there to get the dialogue. How about China or Europe, with their much more complex continent-spanning systems, have issues frequently? The massive selling point for Chinese investment. I mean, I don't know about China, but I know America's system is one of the ones they study for bulk, for shipping purposes, usually. Like, we have pretty good logistics, but my understanding is we've changed some of the logistics rules, which are more likely to make it so that there's uncaught faults on train tracks, which is very bad. Removing margins of safety to speed up things is not always the best. That's 7. But it's also not something I know that much about, honestly. Yeah, it's 7, okay. I definitely want to go to the next area just to see what's in the next area. I also kind of want to do this jumping puzzle, but I don't think it's worth my time since I think that that's like a 7 or 8 gate up there. And I'm probably going to end up dying to lava in the process, which is always just embarrassing. But at least I got 100 of these things. Okay. Yeah, that gate requires too many things to open. Take a quick look at what the teddy bear tells me. I listen to my teddy bear when he speaks. But teddy bears are not supposed to talk, so usually I don't listen to them that often. Alright, so up here... Oh, there's 3 gates. Alright, they're all too big for me to open, but there's 3 gates. That's good to know. What's up here? I feel like I've been to this room before, but I don't feel the need to jump down there. I still think there's another 6 gate I could open somewhere, but getting to it's the problem. Here's what I want to do. I think I want to fall down over here. I think this is the safest spot to do so. What I want to do, instead of exploring all this thoroughly, is go check out the new area really quick. Let's enjoy the overwrought narration.
In praise of the Gad, tattooed trinity, drumming ineffable power burning through the flesh. My ebon body wrought with arcane designs, drawn by the dead side's dragon breath, and entreated by the talons of the terrible mother. Dread beauty brings them unto me. Palms to flame, souls to fire. Black blood song coursing through the dragon's searing veins.
Yeah, if this area does not have the walk on lava thing, I will be so surprised. Gad Marcher. I think that's what it did. That's what it said in here. It was Gad Marcher. Let me do lava stuff. I think I walked past it. Maybe I didn't. Oh. Oh, here we go. Gad Torture. Yeah, Gad Marcher. There it is. And I don't know what that one is. But I think I've got 2 out of 3 of the Gad tattoos. So. At least I'm pretty sure that's what those things over there are. Maybe. I don't know. Wait. What? It took me here? What? Well. Wait, no, I don't know where I am. This is a 7, not a 6. Look, I was promised flamey stuff, dragon's breath, all this nonsense, and you're telling me you don't got none of that? Okay, there we go. Okay. I think we've gotten where we want to go for this evening. We've got access to more gates. We went from level 5 to level 6. We found a couple new items. We climbed up a lot of waterfalls. And I guess there's still other things we could do. Yeah, so like there's another one there. Offer Cadeau to Loa. I probably should do that. We could get the Ensigny, which would be nice. I still haven't found the teddy bear point in the asylums. I don't know where the experimentation rooms are in real space, which is going to be a problem later. Of course, we're going to go talk to Nettie. But I think we found some good stuff to do. It does have a lot of start. That's not what I wanted to do. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I do want to leave myself in front of the fire gate place, because I do feel that's the best place for me to go next. Instead of down here into this stupid area. Like, there's still 5 Dark Souls to find there, but I don't know how I'm going to find them. Or shut down the piston. Shutting down the piston's a big problem. But anyway, I'm going to make a save here and call it. Let's find someone playing a video game. Someone playing some interesting type of video game. Or uninteresting, I don't really care.